Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... If I had a nickel for every time sickness delayed something relating to Secrets of the Plex from my end, I don't know how many nickels I would have, but it was most likely more than 2. That being said, I am doing the best that I have done since this whole thing started at the moment, I think. I'm also fed, so that's another plus, or drawback depending on who you ask, actually. And yeah, I'm as good to go as I'll ever be, I think. So I suppose it's hey, look, you know, if I'm this is one thing I've been told, by the way. Once when I got extremely dehydrated when I was on an expedition with some classmates for reasons I won't get into at the moment. That I was so out of it, but eventually, like, as I started quickly recover, I started making more and more of my terrible jokes. So I think that's safe to say that means I'm getting back to normal. So fingers crossed, I suppose. I'm doing better than some of the characters in this, that's for sure. So I guess with that in mind, we should probably get this started. You lot have most certainly waited long enough. Not least of all is Bon, of course.
Let's get it started. Yeah, let's get it started in here.
Indeed. Let's invite Em in first, though, before we do any of that. Cool. Okay, moving on.
Also tie-dye!
I was making... Oops. Tie-dye!
Tie-dye!
Yippee!
Yeah, well, I actually did choose this because I knew that I was going to do this for you today, so yeah.
Yay!
All right.
I'm really glad we took the extra day, actually. If this is the best you've been feeling so far, then I think we made the right choice.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm ready to rock till the sun comes down, which it already is. So there you go.
I guess you're not rocking anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that. Yeah. All right. Well, without further ado, on with the review, I think.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it starts really fast. I forgot about that. It starts really fast.
All right. Oh yeah, you did say this was going to be the part that where it gets intense. Yeah.
Yeah, it amps up now.
Oh, it means focus. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Her eyelids her lines thing goes over her eyelids. Okay. Oh, okay. I know that you probably haven't seen this, but Emily, does this remind you a little bit of the fight between Aphmau and the Demon Warlock in season 6?
You're
not even 10 minutes
one.
in and referencing Aphmau.
I like how they're just chilling in the back here.
Oh, well, Taylor's ears are bleeding right now.
Oh, yeah. I guess Monty can probably just, turn down his own volume. Just adjust his audio input settings. Oh, look, KW's doing her best Grunkle Stan impression. Good to know. And holy fight sequence indeed.
Yep, that's Pestering kicking in is what that is.
I mean, we've already seen a few fight sequences in here, so it's just as much yourself as it is Kesseru,
This
too.
was the best one. This was the one that is the reason why Rebby is credited in this video. This specific one.
Okay.
I can make you deaf.
I thought she said I can make you deaf for a second. It's like, yeah, you already have.
Yeah, you can!
Let you go. Really let yourself go.
I got you truly let yourself go from that.
Really, Zen? It's a bit predictable, don't you think?
Mira's in, but she needs more time than I think Screwit has to give.
I explicitly told him to try not to die. That moron is pissing him off.
I believe he is in fact trying not to die, but I don't know.
But you're right.
Also, pause it for a second. I just want to reference this because I realized that KW probably missed this on her first watch through and missed it this time again. That specific line of A14 saying, "Really, Zen? That's a bit predictable, don't you think?" is taken straight from the roleplay. And I thought she'd
I see.
appreciate that.
I mean, now that you say that, how many lines are taken straight from the roleplay?
Not many at all.
Oh, okay.
Very few.
All right then.
He needs more time. Stall him as much as you can.
What are you doing?
Making time!
Monty, go help Skrill.
Oh, well, that worked. Okay.
Okay, she's the creator of the video, kinda.
Yeah. But no, well, I mean, you are the creator, so there's already a free slot. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I have not been fed.
Oh, there you go. We swapped roles. I have to tell you to eat after this.
No. I ate a slice of bread. That should be more than enough.
That's plenty.
Right.
All you need in life is a slice of bread.
Mm-hmm.
The celiacs are crying right now.
Because
I
they
guess
don't have a
I've
slice
been
of bread,
fed
obviously.
a slice of bread. Never have I heard a sentence with such sadness.
I always
Not sure if
cry
that
I
counts,
don't
but
have a
we'll
slice
make
of
it
bread.
so.
What? Also, why didn't you tell me this in the first stream? Why did you tell me?
You know, considering it was something that you asked to be put in, I thought that you'd come to the conclusion on your own, but you didn't, so I just moved on from it.
It's been a while since we did a roleplay, Bon. I don't always check up to see
You asked me to put it in while I was in the middle of writing this script for this episode. That was way after the
Okay,
roleplay.
well, why that line specifically?
I don't know. I asked Adobe, is there any specific lines you want me to keep in for this episode? She said, "Yeah, let's do the really Zen that's a bit predictable, don't you think? It's pretty funny." I'm like, "Okay."
But
I mean,
if that, like, I don't remember this, not gonna lie, it's been a while. But if that was the case, I think the reason why, because I feel like it would be funny. And am I wrong?
I put it just into too serious of a context. That's the problem here.
yeah, I was gonna say the way that it's like done there, I feel like it has like some humor to it, but I don't know.
Not as funny as I think KW was picturing it to be. I think that's what the problem.
Honestly,
was.
I think the most comedic thing here is Monty's bright red mohawk peeking over the.
Yeah, right. I took a look at that. I'm like,
that's what I think is the funniest
well,
thing in this image.
they're distracted, so therefore they cannot see.
What you're doing?
I cannot
Nothing to see here. Pay no attention to the mohawk behind the boxes.
Another day, another ineffective hiding position in a Gacha video.
Oh my! I also just realized.
We both came prepared.
Oh, I wish I was wearing my Secrets of the Plex shirt today.
Oh. Oh, wait, you've got a Secrets of the Plex. You've got merch?
Wait, what? I didn't know about this.
It's limited edition. It's a sublimation shirt, so I made it and then printed it onto a shirt, and now it's the only thing I own. And I'm like, yes, my own merch, and I only have one copy. That like a little button. That's all I've got to my name.
No.
Hey, it's more merch than I've done.
Secret of merch win.
Hey, look, if there's ever a T-shirt that with a pony that says "yo yo yo" on it, I'd definitely buy it.
Give it! I need it! Need it!
No, just a rainbow just says like, "My parents never gave me a name."
No, and then on the back it just says "yo yo yo, I'm rainbow yo."
That's so good. Alright, I gotta get back to that sublimation machine. I gotta print something else now.
You better send me a picture of it if that's the case. You better send me a picture of it.
Oh, here's the sad thing is that it's gotten worn out over time. I've had it since like the beginning of season 2, so it's been very worn out.
No, that's
You
fair.
did
That
not
makes
tell me.
sense.
I wear it a lot with passion, and everyone's like, "What's that on your shirt?" Oh, well, I'm glad you asked.
It's a way to
Honestly,
promote your series.
I have a top hat that I've had since I was either 8 or 10. I forget which one, and I've just like worn it down like almost completely. So I
Wow.
get that.
Bro, the way I'd wear a Secrets of the Plex shirt to college, I'd be the most
What?
fashionable kid there.
And no one would know, which makes it even more
It'd
fashionable.
be really funny. Like I've always
And
wondered,
no
like,
one would
isn't-
know.
like imagine if we were like in the street and I like you saw my shirt and you just like point at me and I'm like, oh, points at you like, oh my god, yeah, exactly.
I find you across the world with the matching Secrets of the Plex shirts.
Oh my god.
God.
I still remember like the only time that I have seen somebody with Aphmau merch in real life that I recognized, and this was like back when Aphmau had like 3 million subscribers or something. So like peak like like my street era basically. And I was just like, I tried to start a conversation with the person. They were like, "Oh yeah, cool. Give me
What the
something
heck,
else."
man?
I think it was this was before I released the truth about Travis as well, so I hadn't talked about Aphmau to anyone at that point.
Oh, that's so sad.
Anyway, yeah. Anyways, by the way, yeah, one thing I'll say about this, the impact sound for Monty, I feel like probably should have been a bit more metallic, considering that you made his like walking steps and sound effects like that you made those mechanical, but not the sound of, I guess, him being hit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh,
that
this
was a
fight
good tag
scene
team
is so
moment,
good.
just like,
they
That's
flung
my
him
favorite move
around
so
a bit.
far.
And now Xenial is fully knocked out. That's not good.
Oh, Theo, come on, man.
Okay, it'll be fine, guys.
He
Everything
messed
will
up.
be just fine,
Yeah, so
especially in this moment.
Yeah, yeah. No one who's seen random episode 3 spoil this for anyone. Okay. Little bit of
Wow.
classic Nickelodeon stuff. That's it. I know. I'll go much faster in this form. It goes the exact same speed. He's like, nah, I forget about that. Forget that idea. Legs time. Oh, I like the door sound. Was that super? Oh, Super Saiyan Deluxe pickup. Okay, yeah.
Or daycare pickup, but close enough. What are you doing?
I do love how like the intense action music, like it calms down at the like exact last moment, being like, okay, right, we need to do calm this down a bit. Also, wow.
wow.
You bring
I
up
told
an
my bat jokes
interesting
last
point.
time.
You bring up
Yeah.
an interesting point. I want to again. This is another one of those really subtle things that you just didn't. You did not need to. It did not need to exist, but it does. You think of Monty, who has replaced Bonnie, and you think of FNAF 2 Withered Bonnie, and what appendage is he missing? Isn't that funny?
Oh
gonna say
my
face.
god. No. Especially after I just reacted to the FNAF 2 trailer where they show Wither Bonnie and
For context, he's missing his arm
I forgot.
and his face.
I thought so. From context clues, I
And
thought
his
that's where
face.
you were going with that.
We'll get
Oh,
to
and
that.
his face. Okay.
Well, we'll get to
alright.
that.
Toilet
Yeah,
Bunny,
we'll get
my
to that.
beloved.
I see. Yeah. Before Ghost Kitty says it, sounds like Monty's gonna face a challenge.
He's certainly headed there.
Yeah. Now that's a fine. But all my baseball bat jokes before didn't seem to sit well, but these do apparently.
Keep your eyes on the video for that moment.
Oh, Mira.
Relax, it's me. We don't have time for questions. A10 is running out of time, so we need to find Niall now.
This, by the way, this gives a whole new meaning to the phrase "bleeding internally." goodness.
I
Best
wish I
moment
should
so
have
far.
paused that scene right there and just rewrite it multiple times.
See
But
that
I was
hand,
so-
boyo?
Were
the
you watching the
reason-
premiere though?
Yeah, I was watching the
Yeah.
premiere and I was trying to like watch it all the way through once because that's what usually I do. But at the same time, I was like, "But Bon is here, and Bon may want to talk stuff." But at the same time, I wanted to get into like the action and everything like
You
that.
did
It's like
not want to pause that whole video.
I know, and I feel so
The worst part
bad.
But like, I just like to like KW just said she wasn't gonna pause. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna have to talk really fast if I want to get my point across before the next scene takes place. But my audio was so freaking quiet on that
I don't
stream
know what
that
happened.
no, like I watched some of it back, and I'm like, I can hear myself going like, like I cannot hear myself at all.
I know.
Put that collapse from the roleplay, from the roleplay. You have to put it in. You didn't tell me. No.
I feel so bad because Jinky
It was
said, "Oh
awful.
yeah, Bond is quiet, so is Emily." Oh wait, I was like, "Okay, I will turn them up and everything." And like, do they sound good now? Hello, can you check and whatever? No one said anything, so I thought, okay, I think everything is okay. They're loud, and they
I mean,
open
if you
it.
ask for, I mean, if you ask for a sound check and no one says anything, you know.
I
maybe
know
the
I
test
should
is
check
saying-
myself.
It doesn't mean bad, but it doesn't mean good either.
Exactly.
No,
Speaking
it's
of
just
which,
like
how are our audio levels, chat?
If
Might
you
as
turn
well.
the sound up and no one's around to hear it, did you ever turn the volume up at all?
I
Was
did.
it ever on to begin with?
Quality.
Oh,
Oh yeah, another one of the
Oh.
classic things I didn't realize like what level to do it.
Oh no, that wasn't one of those times. I actually had you shout initially, and I'm like, this doesn't fit. So then and then I'm like, oh no, let's go for something quieter. And that
Oh,
was
yeah.
perfect.
I saw that one.
I didn't. Yeah,
for
I guess I might have like missed
feel-
out the fact he was hidden. He wouldn't shout at that point
No,
because he didn't want to give away
again,
his
again,
location.
that wasn't your fault. The line said shout, and then I'm like, I don't like this. Let's do this a different way. So that was all me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
See you later, nerds.
Classic action, action, episode thing. You know, as soon as one character dies, you're about to the other character's also about to die, and then it's Jay just unlucky enough. Happened in Watcho actually. Again, I really got to show with people that series.
I don't think I noticed that he fell on the beat drop in KW's stream, but I like that timing. That
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
to do
I
with
thought
that
that
musical
was
scene,
janky because
absolutely.
that's actually not where the that was a different audio that I dropped in, like the that's like a different audio.
Huh.
Do you like my
I
do
like
you like
it.
my impression? I noticed you smiling at that.
Right, let's
I realized it as soon as I said, I'm like, this is weird. They're not gonna know what I'm talking about.
I'll rewind to give people context. Okay. Now that you mention it, I can sort of tell, but if you hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah,
so
no,
it's fine.
I did not notice that at all.
Yeah.
That was actually like taken right from the first fight scene, like from that audio.
He didn't have his head in the game.
Oh
excuse me.
my god,
Well, he did.
GK!
He did. They just used his head as the ball, you know?
Oh my god, Bon.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They really cut him off.
Again. Again, what? Why are my bats puns so much worse than this? What was the problem with the bat things I said last time? I got some foul treatment for those, let me tell
He
you.
did say something this stream, I did not hear it.
Mm.
Oh god.
What?
I don't know what bat things you're referring to.
Remember in the
Well-
first part, he was making a lot of like baseball jokes, and you're like, Jacob,
Oh,
stop!
oh yeah, that yes, I do remember that. Yes.
Yeah,
No,
those were
no,
on the
no,
same level.
It's
not
like,
gonna
no,
lie.
no, listen. Like the first part was like a little bit more intimate and sentimental and all that stuff. But now that it's just like, the second
this
half is gonna be
isn't.
crazy,
Monty's
you
had his
just have
head
to
ripped
harden
off.
your shell, all right? Harden your shell.
Oh my god!
Do you think having your head ripped off is intimate?
No, I'm not talking about
Do you
this.
think it isn't?
No, not this part. part, the first part that we did last week.
No, but you said it. The first part was intimate, Jacob. When isn't this?
No.
Hey guys, check out
Classic,
this sticker
classic disparity
picture.
between classic disparity between robot violence and human violence. Classic thing. Yeah.
Jacob sees Monty's head get ripped off. He's like, why he kinda intimate.
Oh my god, I love
That
it when
kind of
Monty takes his
intimate.
head off. Like,
Not
oh
to
my
mention,
god.
not to mention
so
also, if
sexy.
you thought it was that kind of intimate, what were you exactly like implying about the bat scene?
No, not the bat scene. No. That was not.
Because
That
that's
was
specifically
not
what you
what I
were
was
comparing it
referring
to.
I was referring to this, like the other scenes, like the backstory with Niall and with Nova and Mira having that scene, and then Nova and Skrilliet having that scene. They were like very nicer, intimate moments, is what I meant.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying, and then you threw me off with the interpretation of intimate from this scene.
Oh, I was just trying to make fun of you. That's all.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry, DK.
He knows
DK,
someone's
do you
in
want
Niall's
some hot
headspace.
chocolate? Do you want
He
some
knows
hot chocolate,
someone's in Niall's
DK?
No, stop talking over. I'm trying to Jacob.
Sorry!
Not what the line is. He said he knows someone's in Niall's headspace. That's all he said.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I do like the pattern you've actually gone with here for the inside.
It's actually pretty funny because Ghosty, who's actually here, like I had the same pattern for Mira's design in that thumbnail. There's a part of her where her face is slightly like the face is slightly torn off, and I had the exact same pattern. And Ghosty took a look at that. She's like, "Nah, no." I have her credited as like modeling because she modeled the new endoskeleton for Mira.
Oh, let's go.
because-
Thank you, go
The only reason why she didn't do this one was because the thumbnail was made pretty much after this scene, and I didn't really want Ghosty to go to the trouble. That's all.
Yeah. I also like how it goes like over his mouth the same way that I have seen a few bits of footage where like there's the animatronics actually do open up and they actually do, and then their mouths are mostly the same, so that makes sense as well. Also, is it death? Can be repaired?
At Earth in one condition.
Yes, I don't think one condition. Also, it kind of reminds me a bit of in Dragon Ball Z when Android 16 dies, and he's the only person they couldn't recover because he didn't have a soul. That being said, very much a thing in souls in mechanical bodies, very much a thing in this franchise.
Yeah.
You did well, my friend.
Oh!
It's such a good
My
line.
son,
We need to warn
my
Mira.
boy.
A11 will get in the way of her waking Niall up. If she can't do that, we can't proceed.
I should have no reason to suspect a possession of a person, Enter.
Although Xenial just does not care. He does not care.
R.I.P. Gator boy. Yeah.
Back to business as usual. Oh well.
Yeah.
Ugh.
He was a gator boy. We said see you later, boy.
Oh my god.
That's Ghost Kitty's fault. You
Chill.
put that in my head.
Anyway, so
Let's get back to it, shall we?
Boy, however, that would get his attention.
GM.
Correct. And she was giving me the time that I needed to battle in the headspace now.
I thought Taylor knew that part.
I don't think I would have survived without him. Can you fix him?
A11 fried his personality chip. Sure,
Love
I can
doing that.
fix him, but he won't be Monty.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, by the way, if you want to know what it sounds like me taking this scene seriously, that's it.
I hope
Oh
you
my
and
God.
Jim are doing okay.
I need to talk about that. There were like more than once. Jacob did a lot of Foley for this episode, and that was great. But more often than not, for some reason, I would take genuine coughing, genuine like wheezing from the performance he would do, and actually put that in instead. And that was one of those that was meant to be like Taylor scoffing, but it's actually Jacob, just like a cut off version of Jacob going.
Yeah, when I said that sickness delayed a lot of things, that's part of what I meant.
No, that's what's funny too. Is like That kind of reminds me when I try to do fake coffee for like any scene or whatever, for like voice acting wise, especially for my own projects, I would actually cough to do like a line or whatever. I was like, well, okay, that cough sounds more weird, so I will use that instead.
Yeah, Mira caused me to learn how to make myself cough because I couldn't fake cough, so I just made myself actually cough, and it
Wow.
just sort of worked. But there is a lot of, when I was recording on my phone, there is a lot of cut clips of me having a coughing fit after recording a line because it hurt my voice so badly to force it. So there are multiple times where I'm like, anyway, and just start suffering. I had to cut so many times.
That was the biggest problem with your microphone settings, actually, because I don't remember. I think the line that we were using to test was "I'm so sick," and then there's about a coughing of being treated like a child. That was a line that we used to test, and that was actually to test to see if your like regular talking would be fine, and then like coughing would be fine. So the problem was that the coughing would peak the mic, so it'd be going like, "I'm so sick." Being treated like a child, like it just would not. It would not.
I also had issues with Audacity because that is what I was originally using when I was recording on my laptop, like trying to make the switch.
Jacob can also attest to the problems with Audacity.
Yes, but not that one specifically, because yes, I have seen that. I have had that issue with coughing in other stuff, not necessarily this. Maybe this actually, I don't remember. But what I tend to do at that point is because whenever anything peaks, you know, you can see the audio spike, so I just reduce that, and you know, I just do negative amplification, and usually it's able to stay in that way.
Fair enough.
Also, thank you for the donation, Ghosty. I saw the message prior. You said if you're going to get to it when we get to it. I assume that's not at this point. So we'll do so when we get to it. I don't know. Not to tell you here.
Righty then.
Yeah. I've done something similar with the whole coughing thing with laughter, particularly in Mutant Girls Season 1. Basically, no one was good at fake laughing, but they were good at really laughing during their takes, so I just use those.
There you go. Yeah, that's the exact same thing.
No, that's true. Like, laughter does make you cough somehow. I don't know why, it does.
Oh, they didn't need to cough for that scene.
Oh god,
Or for
I
any of the
can't
laughter
believe how
scenes,
many
actually.
times that white frame happened.
It's always on the big, like, long season
There.
finale episodes where stuff goes wrong.
Go now.
Oh.
Sorry.
Of all
Sorry.
the areas to run, and you bump into like the one person that's in the vicinity. Okay.
No, he just here. That was the
Oh, I
idea
see.
there. Because
Hey, why don't you
remember,
like it? Oh.
yeah, because remember he was about to kill Xenial, and then all of a sudden he looked away for a second, and then he just collapsed and went out of control of Niall, and then Xenial proceeds to say like, he should have no reason to suspect a person, but an anomaly that would get his attention, which is why he's here now and wasn't here earlier, because GM is now here, and he knows that, like, an anomaly knows when another anomaly is attacking him, if that makes sense.
You're clever,
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
princess. When will you learn? No!
No! No, I just
Okay,
don't.
sorry.
Phoebe's
Now's
already
the time to
hard
say why he
understand,
kinda
Okay,
intimate.
KW, BB's already kind of hard to understand in this role, so
Yeah, go
No!
back a little bit.
Yeah.
Go back a little bit.
yeah, I need to be able to hear the sounds
Sorry,
of the scream.
Need
Sorry.
to mute JW. Put it
Sorry.
away,
The sound
JW.
of the scream.
Put it away.
Think you're clever, hmm? Princess, when will you learn anomalies smarter than humans?
Okay, anomalies are smarter than humans. Got it that time.
Yeah, no.
Also-
The reason why I went like no, because if you remember, now you used to say presses to mirror a lot and everything like that. So when like denial and baby goes presses, I'm like, no. You do not get to say that to her. I don't care who you are. That's
The
no.
second time you said it too.
I know. I even told him. I'm like, how dare you?
Yeah, end of
Nobody
episode
called
3.
him Moonpa but Meemaw.
Yeah, end of episode 3. Like, hello, princess.
What up, Mupai?
Ugh.
There you go. Thank you.
That'll give me the ick sometimes. I hope you all know that.
You know, I will say this. You know, the Spanish fandom of Code Lyoko has a weird thing with the nickname Princess, because particularly there are a lot of people that ship Odd and Aelita in Spanish circles for some reason. And that one of the things that they say is is that Odd calls Aelita Princess all the time. So that's just that's one of the things they use as to support their argument. Ignoring that Ulrich does it just as many times as Odd does, but whatever.
Jeez, that's great.
I knew.
Like
I knew.
definitely paused out the right
Yeah,
moment.
you paused there, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be funny, and it's about to happen again.
I hate
it this time.
I was like, it's coming. It's about to come. But then the screen happened.
I'm guessing that was the. I'm guessing that's the endoskeleton that you were talking about.
More of it.
So
we'll see more of it. Just let this.
I'll kill you if you touch her again.
Oh, I see. Cowardly parasite.
Question: if a casing gets ripped off in their headspace, does that affect the real life body?
It was fine.
Reaction. Okay.
Brave enough to show her hideous face again.
Do you taunt humans because you're
Well, what's left of it?
too much of a coward to fight someone your own size? Or are you really that pathetic? Both, perhaps?
God, I'm trying to remember where I saw this quote. It was definitely in a bridge series of some kind, where it says, like, oh, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Like, we are! He's roughly the same height and weight as us! Like, I can't remember where it's from, but it's from somewhere.
I also find it funny that A14 is so constantly in dark face shadow that when I take the face shadow off to do editing stuff, like front-facing and stuff like that, it's so uncanny. Like, for some reason, I'm so used to seeing her with that much face shadow that having it removed just doesn't look right anymore.
Right.
Yeah, speaking of not showing your hideous face, yeah.
What?
That's what made me think about it.
Fight me without hiding behind puny disguise. And I'd argue that was better for you. I mean,
Hey, chat, by the way, what do you think here? Who's hard to understand? BB in this role or Darts from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge Season 4?
he stood no chance against me.
Foolish A14! Y'all should no chance against me, man.
What? No!
Sounds like you can understand her just fine, Jacob. Pick one.
Remind me, what took you so long to realize that this human had infiltrated your mind? Oh, right. You were fooled by a human, too.
Fine. You're so
While they're having this conversation, I like to think that Mira's just going.
Oh.
Pink Panther theme plays in the background.
Just see him like sneak on by me, like, yep, no, I am going to go now. Just like,
Slowly backing away.
confident.
Well, you're on the right track. Why do you think A14's doing this?
Oh, I knew it was the whole stalling operation anyway. I'm just hoping that Mira caught on to that idea. Because trust me, I know a thing or two about people not catching on to your plans if you don't tell them. Like that, see? Exactly.
Stop dying, Mira! I'm clearly trying to help you, and you're not paying attention because you're too busy bleeding and dying on the ground.
Yeah.
Hey, she cannot help it. Look at her. She's pale.
And crying
She's
with
so
your
pale.
possibly ripped out tear ducts based on the angle, but okay.
Look at that.
What?
She's her skin's like the same color as her socks. That's a crazy contrast. Right
Wow. Wow, you compare her to socks, man. No,
there. Look at her socks and then look at her leg right above it.
Yeah, no, I can.
Right over the
look at the
sock
socks compared to,
ends.
like the tears. The tears are the same, are sock colored or vice versa.
True. By the way, now would be a good time to bring Ghosty in if she wants to talk about the model, because that's it right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. While you do that, there's an interesting thing about this model as well, because the real trick here was actually getting Mira's face on top of this model because obviously you can't obviously put this into Gacha and then put the face
Right.
on top. So it was
Unfortunately.
actually the biggest challenge, and you might even if you ever go back, which I don't know when you would, when her faceplate is actually ripped out, it's actually I was using a previous like technique to get the face to show up, but it looked really bad, and I'm really happy that it just happened for just only a few seconds, so that we could actually get to this one, which is clearly much better, and it looks like it's part of the model. But it's actually what I've got going on here is I've got Mira's face with Mira's head with no facial features on it, and then I've got like a purple screen like eyes, tears, eyebrows, and mouth and nose and all that stuff on top of it, and then they're parented together, so they work in
Jeez.
tandem. There you go.
I think I can probably help support that image here because this is... Oh. Okay, that's weird. For some reason I deleted an image and I tried to put one in. It didn't work. Okay, well, fine. And Ghosty, stall more for me, please, while I put the image in that you sent me.
Oh, hey, I'm stalling more. Actually, creating Mira's exo head. Fun fact: FNAF lied to you. What's inside of an animatronic is called a mech, not an endoskeleton. Creating Mira's mech was quite a process. You see, I tried looking at the Gacha Life 2 skull model and realizing, wait, I don't like it. I don't like how it looks.
The one that I made, by the way. The one that I made for Mira.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh,
and
no.
it was not very good.
Not just the one that you made. The Gacha Life 2 also has a skull model, and I didn't like it. That's because the jaw is too low down on the face and it seems outstretched. So I went to modeling the human skull. So I went to referencing the human skull. Immediately, I wanted to start with accurate proportions, even if I was going to simplify them down to a cartoon later. So quickly, I referenced a picture of the T1 Terminator. So enjoy that mental image. The Terminator is now Mira's grandfather.
Wow!
One of them, at least, yeah.
Come with me if you want to die.
Wow, Bone! Wow!
And I also referenced several pictures of real-life human skulls at different angles. Obviously, because the Gacha faces are stuck perpetually at a 3/4 angle, I sort of had no other choice but to look at skulls at 3/4 angle, which, is actually kind of a bigger ask. Google did not know what I meant by 3/4 angle skull.
Oh god, okay.
But once I got the shape down, the general face of the skull, I started refining the details, and I picked out one model from FNAF actually, so I could get it absolutely correct.
Mm-hmm.
And that one model was Circus Baby! So, Circus Baby and the T1 Terminator are Mira's grandparents.
Oh, wow. That's...
Her grandma killed her. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. I was saying, since
I'm actually pretty pleased that that's what you used for the reference, because at the time when Mira was actually rebuilt as an animatronic by William, it would make sense that they would be using the exact same technology that maybe Circus Baby was using to be created. So yeah, that's actually a really nice unintentional homage.
And that's also kind of scary too, since she got killed by Circus Baby.
There it is.
Oh!
There it is.
You were saying it was scary? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Faceless Mira, my beloved.
Yeah, this was the completed face mech.
Yeah,
after
I was
putting
so
in all of the details.
I'm like, dude, this is awesome.
Of course, I referenced Bone a few times to, really get a feel for what they would have wanted. As you can see, Mira has a Mira has no nose in her cavity because the nose is made of cartilage and it doesn't really make sense for a nose to be attached to the skull.
Yeah, it's attached to the faceplate.
And then I considered, do I go with gears Do I leave the face beside the cheek pouches empty, or do I put buttons there? Until Bon looked and was like, "Hey, Circus Baby has these buttons here if you look during this one repair mini game." And I was like, "Oh, that's actually perfect. I can add like a little facial detail there to make it look less plain."
What the? That's really cool. Not gonna lie. Go
Wait a
see
second. Did I pull the Circus Baby inspiration, or did you?
I pulled the Circus Baby inspiration, but you
I
pulled
mentioned the buttons. Okay.
Yeah, you mentioned the buttons that are surprisingly not on Circus Baby, but on Funtime.
This is
One of the
Are on
Funtime
Circus Baby?
animatronics.
Freddy,
Not on inside the
presumably.
underside of the endoskeleton jaw. That's just Freddy. You're right. But she does
Yeah.
have buttons on her faceplates.
That is just
Those
crazy.
are the buttons. GK.
But,
Those are buttons.
You know, after
Whoa.
adding some shading,
Hold on. Hold on.
after
I gotta
add-
deal with something. I gotta deal with something. Hold on.
but after
Thanks, Mom.
adding some shading to demarcate like where the eyes would be located and make it look a little more mechanical and less hollow.
Oh.
Bing bang boom! It was done, and all I needed
Someone
to
else
do
handled
was insert Mira's face and cut it
I'll deal with it.
accordingly. But it was actually
course.
like fairly difficult to figure out where exactly the faceplate would have split.
Yeah,
As
no,
someone
that's
who has
fair.
synced up different like gacha faces and different like things to
Mhm.
make them look proportional, I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, as much as I would have loved to have this entire model revealed, the only thing I really needed for this episode was just what you see on the mirror behind this
Yeah,
haunting
no.
one. So I'd asked for a model that basically like cut off like a quarter of her face along the ends of her
Yeah,
cheek.
like originally I
You
wanted.
wanted Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, Ron wanted Phantom of the
Dare
Opera.
mention Phantom of the
and-
Opera around me.
Like, believe it or not, we actually had quite a few different cuts.
I know.
But surprisingly or not, we had a few different face cuts in Mira's faceplate for us to use early on. I thought it would be cool if we took one of the eye corners of Mira's faceplate and used that, but
Mhm.
Bon wanted to still keep the eyes intact, so that wasn't exactly feasible. So,
Yeah.
lower mouth jaw still works fine because she got good cheekbones.
Well, she had good cheekbones.
Well,
Yeah.
not anymore. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, and also it kind of was with like the motion as well of like I mean essentially Denial called a princess and pulled an Orin High School host club and lifted up the chin. So
Yeah,
classic
which
move.
it's like it's not like the,
Yeah,
like
it was meant to be
maybe-
like creepy in that way, where he's like touching her
I
face in
watched
a really
3 episodes of that show, I think, and there were like 10 different chin lifts. It's like their
Like-
go-to
in a really
technique.
like creepy, disgusting way, and then it just turns incredibly.
Yeah, but no, but
Violent.
it works in a way still too. It's like that's why it's like while amazing not to like it, it's still like interesting to
Well,
do that in a sense.
I'm
you
not
know?
going to please my audience in terms of an unnerving, unlikable psychopath character. If he's gonna do creepy stuff, and my fans just are gonna have to deal with it. That's just
It
his
kind
character.
of- yeah, villain does something villainous, of course. And
Yeah,
also-
no,
and
that's
also
why I was
kinda
like, I
reminds
like
me-
it.
In a strange way, it reminds me of Sam in Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals.
Like,
Mm,
Because it's specifically the part where he says like let's go home to Charlotte, who's like in his arm or something, and just like grabs her intestines for some
But-
reason. So
by
yeah.
the way, there is one tiny little design about this mech that I'd like to mention, one that I haven't mentioned to Bon yet. If you look closely at the buttons and the sides of Mira's mouth cheeks,
Mhm.
the buttons are the same color as her eyes.
Oh, no way, that's
Oh, okay.
Did you like eyedrop it?
Yeah, I dropped it so I could
Nice.
get it exactly correct.
Nice.
They
Nice.
just
Actually,
look
I
little
thought they
darker
looked a little bit
because of
darker than
shading.
her eyes, but if you eyedropped it,
Yeah,
then definitely.
what's the in-universe reasoning for that? Did they just like use the same like pigmentation when they were
Yeah,
putting
they
her
use
together?
the same pigmentation for the buttons and for the eyes.
Got it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
That makes
assume
sense
that
then.
it would be like the finest pigment. I assume that because her Mira's eyes are red, that they're the most abundant pigmentation that William probably had at the time after creating the circus animatronics.
Guy's always
Yeah.
covered in blood.
That's
so
kind of
fair.
funny. Had her pink. Yeah, it would have been pink if not red.
Pink if not red. Yeah. And one also little thing is that, yeah, the buttons look darker, but that's mostly because of the shading I applied to the skull.
Oh, I
Ah.
see. Fair enough.
If you look, it's just ever so lightly shaded around, of course, the middle cheekbone area that separates.
Yeah, I see. No, I
the
do see that.
from the- That's mostly
do-
to give the facial mech a little more depth.
Yeah.
I do
It worked
like
out.
how you're saying that is the same way someone would like mention like a fashion runway thing. Notice the shading on this model here.
Oh no!
Hey, Ghosty's just an artist who is showing off her work, and
Like,
I didn't say it was a bad thing.
Like,
It's not a bad thing at all.
I sent this to a friend to like see if she could like get the cheeks better, and she was like, "Oh no, those contours are beautiful, baby."
I know.
And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And we both had a session talking about the human skull. It was very weird.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
that
this
tracks.
is really incredible. Like, well done,
Yeah, it's
Ghosty.
really awesome.
Like,
There's yeah. There's one last thing that I should mention about this. The file name for this is Mira Exohead Naked. It just makes me think of Tracy sketching.
Oh yeah, there's,
No wonder
your
Jacob had
head.
to like take a minute
Candace.
to put this up. He's looking at these like, I need to open this to be sure it's not gonna
like
get me
there's
canceled.
there's Mira _ exohead _ masked, and there's Mira exohead _ naked.
Yeah, masked is what you see behind this model.
okay.
So
Because she
definitely
got her
I
mask
have,
on.
but definitely I have everything in its own folder, and I've sent this to Bon. And when I sent Bon this, and when I sent Bon like the first adaptation of this exohead, Bon was like, "Why are you sending me a file that I can use?" And I was very confused, like, because I want you to
at
use
the time,
it.
At the time, we'd had the thing all finished and we'd got it all working. I'm like, okay, great, this is awesome, perfect. All right, let's put the mask on so that I can use it for the actual episode, and we'll be good. And I'll credit you for this. And then she sends me this model like a second time. I'm like, what? Why are you sending me this?
That's because I was still refining it, and I wanted your
I
input.
like, the reason why I was asking was because I told you it was perfect, and then you just sent a new one. I'm like, well, it's not
Yeah,
perfect.
I've
to
had
you,
that before
apparently.
where someone like just sends me like an image with no context or something. It's like,
Yeah,
what
that's
am
why I
what am
stopped
to do
sending
this?
you stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is just not happening.
Yeah,
No,
like,
Now you see why I was confused about such things.
Yep, exactly.
but I sent you the original image of the head and was like, yeah, cool. Do you want me to use this in the episode? And I was like, uh-huh. And then Bon was so
You're
afraid
taking
of
things wildly out of
offending me.
context. When I said, "Do you want me to use?" I meant this version. Do you want me to use this version, or are you working on a different one because you've been doing that lately? That's what I meant.
Yeah,
You're
that's
taking
because
I
I
also
wanted
thought-
your
I
input.
also
way out of
thought that
context. You
version-
sound like an awful person.
No, honestly, you know, the idea of like, yeah, you want to use this version, that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Yeah, but
because
Ghosty
Yeah,
left
that-
out
why
version.
would you
Perfect
assume
sense.
there would be another version afterwards?
Was that a question for me?
Classic.
That was
was
a
more of a
version for
rhetorical,
both of
but
us.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
more of a rhetorical question.
It got really quiet for a second. I'm like, wait, are they waiting for me to respond? Okay.
Oh
Hey,
no,
speaking
I
of-
I
wasn't
thought someone
waiting
else
for
was
you
gonna say
to.
something there,
I
but
wasn't
yeah.
waiting for you to respond. I was laying in bed because I felt really dizzy earlier, and I was about to pass out. And then I saw
oh,
Secrets
God.
of the Plex, and I was like, "Ooh, Secrets of the Plex."
Mhm.
Ghosty's like
Just when I thought I was out.
slowly losing consciousness on her bed, and there's like a ping. Jacob Butter is live. Secrets of Plex. She's like, Gah!
Oh, speaking of the Secrets of the Plex, I
I've
bought one of the
received comments that are
Bon. You
similar
know
to that
those
before.
really ugly keychains, FNAF keychains.
Oh, you're so small. Hold on. What is that? I need to full screen this. What is that?
I can't see. Hold
I
on.
can't. Hold on. Can we
Yeah, I
pin
can't.
Ghost?
I can't put you on the screen like that. Like I did.
Is
With...
it's a Funko Pop? Is that what that
I'll
is?
try. Let's see.
No, it's
that-
one of
Right,
it's
there we
one of
go.
those ugly blind box minis.
Oh no.
Is that one of the ones you sent
I
me?
thought it was a-
Oh, Ghosty, why? No.
Let's see which one we get.
Oh my god.
I'm
Live unboxing.
actually really curious. My
Jacob
cat
seems
got
really
to this
excited
before
about
I
this
did.
live unboxing.
Well, yeah. I mean, we have this is a little bit more off topic than
Yeah.
the other stuff we've been talking about to now.
We got Chica.
Nice.
Like we're just
Oh,
talking
nice.
about like how exhausted Ghosty was, and how long this video is potentially going to be, and suddenly we're talking about keychains for some reason.
Now that that's over,
But, like in the
I'm
background, like I feel my headache coming back. I wonder why that is.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay, let's
I'm
go back.
expecting
Let's
that for
go
the
back.
lore when we
now
get there
that
later.
now
back.
that that's
Keep
over,
going, let's go back.
now that that's over, and I have yapped about the contours of Mira's skull a bit, I'm going to go fade back into the distance.
Thanks for your input. We really appreciate
Alright.
Yeah,
that.
no, you're an incredible
I think
And
artist.
so.
the unboxing. As off topic as it was, we appreciate it too.
Well, they do. All right, continuing.
Oh, salted butter is into the chat.
Come on.
Jeez, baby.
Bring it on, parasite.
I mean, that's a good thing. That was good.
Yeah, there the difference in like the intensity of the lines makes sense.
I didn't remember! You were the honest guest, so boy, I want the line to be kept!
Here's another thing you might not remember. This reminds me of Fallen Angels. The part where Key breaks down. Specifically referencing Azula's mental breakdown as well. That was what we were inspired by.
I thought you were about to reference Key's the fight scene I animated for Key. I'm like, oh, I wonder why that is.
Yeah, not that one, the first one, the one that I did actually, but specifically the season 4 one, yeah.
Come on, Mira, you got this!
Dude, she's like about to die.
I know! At least she's pushing. She's like, I have to do this.
Even her like hair has lost its like all of its color.
Oh,
I do like how her head is like glitching like back and forward, like like a machine failing.
Her arms are
Niall
doing that.
really acting like an angry
Her arms are doing that too. And yeah, I can see like the egg vibe.
Niall, please wake up. Niall!
Oh, she's shaking
Okay,
so much.
small thing I appreciate here. That the one that's going through his cheek moved like exactly in time with the rest of his body when he was shaken.
Thank you.
That being said, I'm not sure how safe it is to like depending like if they're going like all the way through, it might not be safe to pull those out.
Yes, fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
yep.
pause
Another pause frame,
Your
another pause
pause
frame.
really come back to haunt you. Now your stream will never be monetized.
Oh dear.
That's my favorite scene!
It's
Favorite
the best hero.
Vaughn, I have to say, thank you for doing that kind of scene, because I swear to God, Mira is always gonna be like that.
Well,
so
I gotta ask the question now. Was that in the roleplay?
No! I wish so, because that's the stuff I want.
Kind of sounds like that's what like Mira's creator like it had intended, like it happened at some point.
No, I wish that was something like in a roleplay where she's just like, yeah, just like. So when Bond did, I was like, yes, Bond knows the character well. Let's go. Bond knows the character.
Roleplay GM would do, Jacob. Oh, what's this? Wow! I can't believe it.
Loading, calibrating. Yeah.
He's going after your body. Mira, hurry up.
I'm trying! Niall, come on!
Yeah, come on, Niall.
You need CPR. That's not how you do CPR.
Shake him around
That's
violently.
closer. Chest compressions.
Okay,
Wait, you need CPR, hold on.
Oh no! No! Do not do that! I will just go on the record as a CPR certified citizen of Canada. Don't do that! Don't do that!
My understanding is that there's already a risk of breaking ribs. That's just gonna increase it.
Breathing?
I
Now
suck,
you're not.
Yeah, one to him as well.
Rub some dirt on it!
I like how they kept
paper
their head
towel.
around.
Well, Taylor's having a hard time letting go.
Wait. Don't. Taylor becomes Shigaraki.
What's this piece of
So
song?
you
I
would think-
swear I heard somewhere
You would think that
before.
with these
by the way.
urgent messages, they would just like type them much faster than that.
This is from the FNAF movie.
Oh, okay.
Because okay.
It has OST
Yeah,
from
actually, like-
all types of FNAF content.
Yeah,
including
no,
Fender.
I just can't
OST.
remember.
Okay, I thought it was about the typing speed. I was like,
Oh, no.
No.
The music, sorry. The
No,
music.
I was like, I knew it was like somewhere from FNAF, but I couldn't remember which one. So it was like from the movie. It's like, okay, yeah, now I remember.
I
so
think
it's
this
like,
is
Yeah,
Abby's
this is
in
why I already
Danger.
knew
Is
this
the
one
name
was
of
gonna
it.
get monetized.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Well, I didn't want to tell you, to be honest.
I already knew. Like the opening alone is from DA Games. Like,
Yeah,
that always happens.
yeah, and the ending. Yeah, I think this one's called Abby's in Danger.
Okay.
Yeah, don't let him get to it.
Taylor, come on, man.
There's a deer in headlight.
Go, now!
I just read something. His pupils being that small actually kind of makes sense, given that there's just like just two bright lights shining directly into him.
Oh,
There he goes, all back now.
Hey, clicker noises. Let's go.
Niall's not smiling anymore.
Now that's one Foley sound effect you would have struggled to get the VA to do.
Oh my god, this is why I had so many monster noises. Like, actually.
Ah! Xenio, you have to go after him. Leave me here. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I can't separate from the
Yeah, he'd be screaming way more normally.
scrap. I'm sorry.
We have to do something, Xenio. Come on. We have to do something.
Taylor's screwed, man. Here's your Foley. Genuine.
Yeah. And we're jumping up and down to do that. Running in place. Now there's a metallic impact sound right there.
Shut up.
Wait, hold on. I gotta go back for a second and just for this one bit. Yep, I knew it. Shadows on the reflection on the floor.
Reflections, yeah.
Gotta love a waxed floor.
Son!
Someone,
Nova! We need to get Mira out of here! Niall is coming!
Okay, so I'll talk about like the behind the scenes of like the Foley and like that stuff. All of those scenes like that, they were outlined in the script. And so what I would do is in order to it was like indicate which Foley goes where, or would Foley like I'm intending to go where, because obviously, as clearly some of it changes over time. What I would do is I would read it out like the specific part of the stage directions, then do the corresponding sound, then continue. So. And usually that would be fine as long as I didn't like actually get too out of breath.
Yeah, the actual Foley that I did for this was like actually a lot of stitching because it needed to flow with his running, like because your breathing frequency was not matching Taylor's run sequence, so it had to be a lot of like stitching together, inhale, exhale, like it was very very like frame by frame, and same goes for yeah, but the good news is that like I was worried that it was going to be like very obvious. You just hear the cut off and then the cut off and then the cut off, but it actually ended up being really nice because I used.
Yeah,
some
I didn't
fades
notice.
I just used some fades and some fancy stuff. And the same goes for him when he's climbing up the structure. It's just a lot of stitched together takes from all three that you did.
Yeah, normally what I would do at that point is usually for me was I would time stretch those, or like reverse time stretch, I suppose, which is just the same terminology. But there you go.
That's true. Also, this coughing is the same thing as I said earlier. That's genuine coughing.
Of course. Yeah. I repeat that. Also, I did point this out this time with the bat making stabbing noise. That was one of my first points, because Bond didn't realize that was like a sound effect that has been universally used for stabbing in other internet properties.
What's on Taylor's face? Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
When
wrong with
Xenial
your purse?
threw him, he hit his head against the ground and it started bleeding.
Wet paper towel.
Is he better now?
No.
Nova, what do you think?
Wait.
Look at him! Look at him! And this is the question you ask. God, I hate this character so much.
Well, I mean, okay. In all fairness, she asked, "Is he better now?" Not, "Are you better now?" Because the answer is obvious. No.
No, but here's the thing, too. No. I want to add to Bond's point. Here's the thing, like, you can tell that Taylor is like in like a sort of like panic state as he's coming up and everything and whatnot. Like, he seems scared, like something ain't right. And she's like, "Oh, is he better now?" I'm like, do you not see his head bleeding? Do you not see him being panic and scared? Like, come on, what do you think?
He wanted to get Mira out of here. Niall is coming. What made you think that was a good thing in this scenario, stupid?
You stupid.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
For real.
I was thinking of like the I'm bleeding from Star Kid's version of Draco Malfoy, but then I thought that, yeah.
Worse. A11 must have caught on. And he knows Mira's doing a possession on him. He's on his way to kill Mira. We need to get her out of here, now!
I love the voice acting here, by the way, Jacob. It was really good. I can feel, like, the fear.
Jacob pops off in this scene.
Like, Jacob...
Oh, well, thank you.
I don't care about the safety precautions. Risks will have to be taken to save her life.
That was
now
good.
let's go.
Good. So good.
I definitely saw like enough times in the script about safety precautions to be like, yeah, no, we need to move on.
It's too late.
This red lighting effect.
Like what I did.
Now, my friend, the tea care is no place for a couple of grown-ups.
You stay away from us!
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Cabrera. I'm just here to pick up one of my lost and found belongings.
Oh, that's a very good panning shot right
Hey, you found it!
I did like that one.
Niall, it was really good.
I know you're in there. Please, fight it.
Oh, I swear to God.
Niall isn't here anymore.
I hate everything. I hate everything she says.
There's always got to have like one character who thinks that the like the old like you've got to fight this thing. You can do
Fight,
it.
Niall, fight.
Depending
Niall.
depending on the type of possession, that can sometimes work, but not usually.
Power of friendship, Niall. Come on, fight.
No.
I can fix you, Niall. I can fix you.
That's another thing that happens in Code Lyoko, but it happens only once, because that was the first time someone got possessed by Xanon in an episode, and so they didn't know how it worked. It was like, oh, you don't have to obey. But no, the reason is because like Xanon literally takes control of like your brain synapses because he controls electricity. So that's there was no hope there. There was nothing for them to fight back.
Has anyone seen the meme of like the ghost girl like turning into this like really beautiful woman? She's like,
Thank you all. Your love has broken the curse and freed my soul.
that's exactly like I know Jacob's seen it.
Oh God.
I don't think I have, but I can picture it.
Oh my God, it's Johnny, I don't know if you should stick around for this episode. I'm just saying, man. I don't think you're gonna like what's gonna happen. I feel like everyone on this call knows what's gonna happen, and it is happening soon.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Joy's not the one who doesn't like sadness.
My dear, but
I guess it's
if
gonna be
you were,
put to the test.
I'm sure he'd think you were a murderer, just like him.
No!
You know something? Okay.
Jacob, stop pausing on me!
I had to point about like the fact that KW's screaming internally about what's going on here.
Nova!
Here we go. Alright. Yeah, see, that works.
You know what I was gonna say? That scene reminded me of like the famous The Amazing Spider-Man 2 scene where if you ever yeah. I was like
which was originally in the comics too, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was like
Oh my god.
God.
We need to talk about that scream. And you know what? I'm so glad Emily's here. I have to make a video about this. Oh my god. So when I was doing Nova takes, especially for this one, I knew that I had to scream, and I've spoken to Emily because I've had to do scream takes for her in return for her series. And I told her, I'm like, okay, I'll try, but just to let you know, like, my scream, like, kind of comes and goes, so we'll try, and we'll see if it, like, I know, it sounds like the weirdest thing, but it just comes and it goes sometimes. No, like, you know, like, the real, like, full-on, like, shriek scream, you know, that one. Like, like, girl scream, you know what I mean? Anyway, I do the takes for Emily, and I get 3 really good screams in, and I send them to her. I'm like, okay, this is awesome, perfect. I go to Nova, and I do this, and I try to scream, and I'm like, oh my god, it's gone. I can't do it. I had to take from my final break screaming takes to get that one, because I could not scream, and I will show you a video of what happened.
No, that's fair. I think actually at one point at one point Caroline actually had to. There was the 2 times there were I need to scream from Caroline. One of them was actually for Tales of Sir Niconorth, actually.
Oh my god! I haven't heard that name in a while. I have no memory of the place.
Yeah, that might have been like the first like voice role that Caroline had. I know it was BB's first the first time that she voiced in one of my series. But yeah, so for Tales of Sir Niconorth, because he'd never done a scream take before, or much voice acting in general for that matter, I said to imagine the worst period he's ever had. And then I didn't, and then because that end up, you know, having had to go to a place, you know, Stanislavski and all that. So it's like I'm just gonna reuse that exact same scream for a different scene like later on. And that one was actually also one of my, like, you know, not so good like cuts, because it just didn't need to be that long as it was originally. Because the character being set on fire in the first example, and it was just, you know, a stab or something in the second one. I don't remember the exact context of the second one, but yeah, it was recycled for that reason. Might have been Fallen Angel, actually.
Also, yeah, sorry, Jacob.
Sonia.
That's your comfort character right there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've read the script, but yeah.
A noble sacrifice for a character nobody likes.
Yeah, in front of the character that people don't like as well.
You've got a noble sacrifice
you've
for
got your horror cliches
a character nobody likes.
Yeah. Normal's the likable characters that die first in horror.
Okay, he died second.
11. Please. You don't need to do this. I know.
See, even Taylor's attempting this now. You don't have to do this.
Oh.
Ryan George sketch that is about like the
Taylor,
robot
did you not
uprising.
just see what just happened when somebody did that? Come on, man.
Yeah, I should have known
I know
better.
about Afton. I know what you were doing for
Then again, there's no
recognition, but he's not coming back for you.
He always comes back. What are you talking about?
You can make your own choices.
How do you know you won't turn on me like he did?
That's how you know that Mira's fully unconscious. The fact she didn't react to that.
Because I'll take the first step.
No.
Oh, Taylor.
It's at least a smart move to put Mira down for this, because it could have been much worse.
No, that's what he's doing. He's saying, "I'll take the first step and tell you that I trust you by putting Mira in front of you. Like he was holding her before protecting her, but now he's doing nothing. He's taking the first step in trust."
No.
Long live
I
the
trust
king.
you.
Oh, I forgot about like, the red rim that he's got around his eyes. Like, now I'm thinking Mistress of Occulta, now that Ghosty's also mentioned about the talking someone out of a scene.
Also, front
Trying to
face.
get
This is
Luke
like
to
the best
listen to
one
my
so
singing for a
far.
chat.
Yeah, it's the best one.
This front face is so good.
Is this the shot I
It's-
edited?
It's also the least
made art of,
intimidating out of the
or is
front
this
faces we've
a
seen so
different
far.
shot?
It's true.
Yeah, the only thing that would have changed here was like reversing like the sling on his hand because I feel like that usually goes over the thumb. But other than that, yeah. Denial.
Well then, that's your mistake.
Yep, long live the king.
And then he went out like Anna.
Now then, you little bitch!
And the same thing happened again. A character dies before loved one's about to, and then that's just enough time for them to be rescued. Same verse, you know. Second
These
verse.
anomalies sure have a streak of getting hit from behind.
Oh, this is a fantastic effect.
Thank you.
How long did this take? Yeah.
Not as long as you might think.
Panning shot. I feel like you unintentionally did the cooler shot effect there. One of the oldest cinematic techniques of like slicing a reaction to something in between two shots.
Yeah,
that are
I don't think
identical.
anyone picked up on this or not, but if you go back a little bit when Skrilliot's still extracting that from him, you'll notice that on Niall's face, the markings are slowly fading away. And his eyes are going back to gray. They were black before, and now they're gonna go back to gray. Watch. There they go.
Away, and they're going to grey.
There they go. Ah! We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay!
If that's you, just kill me already.
What do you mean?
Sorry, Kenobi. I'm sorry.
This is why people need to watch the original as well as the reactions, because the tone is vastly different.
It's okay.
What's going on?
Niall!
And he's nice and grey now. Hey, Kenobi, your favorite character is recovered.
Aren't you happy?
I'm happy, yes!
Sad.
Oh, I wonder why I'm so sad, boy!
I'll let you think on that. You should be grateful for what you have.
Don't you tell how happy I am.
I am happy!
Not
Shut
only
up!
that,
But
but
it has,
at
like,
what
tears
cost?
Shut up!
No, don't, please, my leg's broken. Please, just sit, just sit.
What the hell happened?
Oh, I thought there was definitely some sort of like pain reaction that was missed out there. I think because I saw his mouth open like he was, you know, wincing from the pain of his leg. But, yeah.
Mira, check on Mira, please.
She's not waking up. Why isn't she waking up?
She had nothing left to give. Is everyone okay?
Well,
We are okay. It makes me think of the baby. picture meme I made.
yeah, because Ghosty,
joy.
in anomalies in their like very first form are basically what they look like inside that syringe that you saw, and so Ghosty made like a baby's first picture of Xenial and just put the needle, with like a little bonnet and a little soother. I think we should put that on. We did put that on stream once. I think you just forgot, but it has been put on stream before.
All right.
Where's Taylor?
That's okay. It's okay. A14 will totally take this lightly, guys. You know, she didn't feel anything for Taylor, so this is gonna be fine.
Where's Taylor, Xenial?
It seems, in Denial's anger, he killed him.
Xenial, where is he? Where is Taylor?
There is Taylor. I am shocked that he is still alive, actually.
Yeah.
Like, after like what happened, I read that in the script and I was like, really? He survived?
I remember that, yeah. You're like, okay, well, I should be done, right? Dang it.
Yeah, it's like...
And then it happened again! Okay, this time I should really be done, right? Nope!
Yeah, he's the one who always comes back. Like a true...
He really is like William Afton, like, make animatronics.
Stupid moron! We knew Mira was going to die, that's...
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, like, one of... Well... Yeah, one of my first, like, FNAF-related roles was William Afton. I think the actual first was Michael for Emily, but close enough.
I was going to revive her!
They are.
You weren't
They are broken.
supposed to fall!
You can see the little shattering.
I told you not to trust him!
It hurts. Okay. She shouldn't know that, like, he trusted him in order to, like, get into this situation. As far as she's concerned, he could have just been, like, thrown off in a struggle or something.
She knew. She was with Mira.
Then why did she say where's Taylor's if she didn't know already what happens?
It's complicated.
Okay.
It'll be explained later, but there was a reason to that.
Can't make me choose like this!
She's gonna sing to him.
No. No. Save her.
I'm sorry. I failed you. I'm a failure.
Because that almost looked like actual... Oh, right, no, it's just the lighting. I was because it looked like a realistic arm.
You'll
for a second.
do great.
No, don't say things like that. Just breathe. Just breathe with me. In and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. In and... Taylor.
I will say it's a testament to this scene that Kenobi's crying again. Genuinely.
Okay.
I mean, like, the fact that it all came together so beautifully, yeah.
No, it's a really good scene.
It is difficult to make someone cry in a gacha video, genuinely. So...
It's like the fact that he tried! The fact that he started breathing with her, trying to stay alive for her, and then he just couldn't anymore. It's so sad!
Yeah, it kind of like mirrors what they said before about Mira, actually, you know, about having nothing more to give.
Nothing
Okay,
more
well,
to
see,
give.
there you go. You have achieved one of the most difficult things in a gacha video. Walt Disney would be proud.
Thanks, Walt Disney. Also, Jacob, like that's all owed to you as well, man. Like, you delivered that just as much as I did.
It's not all owed to me. Like, you know, like I'll say, yeah, fair enough about like the performance and everything, but it's also it's also the other performers, like the music, the cutting, the cinematography. You know, all of that stuff, like that, there's more like those details, to be honest, I think. You know, if you watch that with your eyes closed, it's not going to be the exact same thing.
Dude, I was trying so hard not to cry.
That's the craziest thing about that scene is, I don't know if Jacob remembers this, that scene was just changed so much from what it was originally. There was like a whole monologue that Taylor was going to do before he died, but I'm like, no, this needs to be more raw. I need to give him just 4 words, and even then I cut it in half. Like,
I think a lot of my coughing was from that original monologue, actually.
It was, you'll do great things, but I cut off the things because I'm like, you'll do great is, that's raw enough. That's good.
Yeah, okay.
You'll do great.
Yeah, and like I said before, it was weird enough to me that he was even, like, able to articulate or just breathe for as long as he did, so the fact that this speech is short also just makes more sense anyway.
I can't live without her.
Oh. But yeah, shout out to the GM as well, the GM's VA.
Yeah, she did really good.
Yeah, I wonder who could it be?
Good job,
Yeah.
Linksy.
Yeah, it's totally Linksy,
Totally
Linksy,
Linksy, guys.
Totally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mira, please.
Oh. Oh, and even those ones disappear. They weren't even like.
What happened?
Niall? Niall, what happened? Are you okay? Did it work? I heard a
I feel like Niall just froze here. Yeah, Niall's having a moment right
commotion,
now.
but I ripped all the strings out and you seemed like you were waking up. Is this real?
There
Like
he is.
you heard the markings are gone and... Niall? Say something.
Okay.
Play the clip! Play the clip! Play the clip!
Which clip? Which clip are we talking about here?
Initially, what did you
Oh
do?
wait, no, hold on. Okay, no.
Explain, Bon!
Okay, that I have. If I would say if I had a nickel for every time a character has kissed somebody else when they absolutely shouldn't have in this episode, I would have 2 nickels. Which is the wrong
I was feeling big feelings, okay?
Like, here's the thing too, why?
You feel big feelings. You just like make characters kiss.
No, here's the thing. Like, I can also see like Meryl like keeps like rambling, and she's like, "What? Say something." And I was like, "Okay, fine." Mwah. There you go.
Yeah, he certainly said
Okay. Well,
something.
now that you said that, Kenobi, I have to ask yet again: was this in the roleplay?
Yes. Okay. Here's the thing, right? I think I'm allowed to say this because I said this in the stream.
Okay.
Technically, Mira was supposed to stay dead. However, because of Bond, who kept play us now, man, like, Mira, no, I can't leave her. No, Mira, please, wake
The
up. I
roles
was
were
like,
kind of reversed, yeah.
We'll sacrifice Taylor instead. He can die. Mira can.
No,
Mira can
that's
live.
the thing. I don't think at that point. I don't think Taylor was supposed to die at that point. I don't think Ghostbot Mello had left yet.
no, they left. We had to play as Taylor. You and I both had to play as Taylor during
Oh
that
right,
time.
yeah. Taylor was.
Because-
You're right. Taylor was dead by this
Yeah,
point.
because we've been trying to get into contact, and they let us know, like, hey, I'm going to like the military or something like that. And so
For
it's
context, Ghostbot Mello was the person who played Taylor when they
I
were
thought
still
so,
doing
yeah.
the roleplay with us. Yeah.
yeah,
I think it meant
and
that
so-
during season 1, actually.
yeah. So
Something.
anyway,
Maybe?
so
Maybe I'm not sure.
Yeah, we
Anyway,
got-
the roles were kind of reversed.
yeah, no. So like Mira was supposed to die, but when Bo was like playing Niall, they was like, oh god, no. But how do I make her come back to life? JM's still around.
No.
JM, we're gonna use JM. And then I guess Bond and I am just like, yeah, let's get them together. Why not? It's like,
Why not? What are you talking about? The relationship was always planned.
I know, but the funny thing is, like, I didn't expect it to go any further, and that makes sense.
What a shock! The relationship with Niall between the character that KW played and created.
Oh
What a
my
shock.
god, shut up!
What a surprise! That was planned from the beginning.
I just find that
Sometimes
I find that
roleplay
idea
is
so
do.
funny because I don't think I heard about that. It's just the funniest contrast of like GM being there to revive Mira and Xenial being there to revive Skrillet being so carefully thought out and calculated. Meanwhile, KW's over here with dead Mira's like, what do I do? I gotta bring her back to life. What I still have 1 card left I can play. Go, GM, go!
Literally, because, like, okay, I cannot let Niall not have, like, his life stay down. Like, there's no way. Like, I can't. No, I can't do that. I know this is the Fridays and Fridays franchise, but it's like, this is Secret so Plex, so it's like...
Right. Well, there we go. You know, if Fred is ever on death's door, I'm gonna have Orchid appear out of nowhere and cast Cure Wounds on her. There we go. Problem
So
solved.
true. This is such
You're
a
gonna
real
Oh,
play
we're gonna do
way.
Like, like, this is like, oh, what Bond sees. Do. Sin, okay, GM's gonna bring back Mira to life. This is gonna be perfectly life. reality.
Clearly has this planned out for what she's gonna do. Oh, never mind.
No, because I wasn't planning her to bring her back. So it's like, what do I do?
Roleplay.
Oh, good old roleplay when you don't know what you were going to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's so roleplay to be like, say something, he kisses her passionately on the lips.
Also, wait a second, hold on. Based on the timeline of when I think this was made, this might actually be the real origin of the romance curse.
No!
We always thought it was Quest of the Rising Sun, but maybe it wasn't.
No!
I mean...
No.
I've been
No.
I don't understand what's happening.
No.
Either. In my ears.
Do you not remember the romance curse, Emily? We talked about this.
No.
You can just let Jacob and KW have their moment.
Okay, well, while KW is speaking, I'll explain this. So,
it's gonna be hard to hear you over the bird shrieks.
Okay, well, basically, like, every character that KW has played in, like, a roleplay or a TTRPG or something has ended up in a romance arc of some kind. And we thought that started from Quest of Rising Sun, because that was unplanned, and every other romance encounter since then was also unplanned.
Oh, absolutely! Stickers for Plex was first! Absolutely!
Yeah, basically...
It was all a lie! It was all a lie! I should have known better, especially when I just watched Secret of Plex a few weeks ago. I should have known. I should have said something. I should have realized it. But no, Jacob asked me the Plex to realize it.
Who knew such simple words
already happened. You should have noticed
KW to crash out this much? This is entertainment.
I feel like I'm in a fever dream. There's like a little
Power
demon
you have,
screaming
Jacob.
over my shoulder.
Yeah, like, how much of a gap, by the way, was there between the roleplay and the ending and, well, this point in the roleplay and Quest of the Rising Sun? Yeah, I feel like at least
like years, definitely years.
Yeah, big one.
Right, yeah, I was about to say, because, like,
Years.
that realization, yeah, I crash out.
I honestly, no, we finished this roleplay before we even met you, I bet.
Yeah, no, that's true. That is true.
Not before season 3, though. We started season 3 after we met you.
Yeah.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, no, yeah, which
Not
is,
if I
you know,
improved anything.
my ideas.
And
Oh, okay. Intrigued.
Well, Bun has to help. Bun, of course, obviously had to help, but still.
I'm here to join KW and say, hey, the romance curse is real, baby girl. It's never going away.
Now I know how
you came in here to say?
Now I want to know how many things was involved, like, in between those two things happening. How many roleplays were there that also involved romance? I want to know that now.
Technically, I think Cigarettes with the Plex is my first ever, like, role-playing. I lasted for a long while. And you know the roleplays I did were just, like, 5 minutes before I had to go eat dinner.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, alright then.
Yeah, but I was persistent. I'd, like, scope her out on random speedrunning videos. Where is she? Where is she? This needs to continue. Come back.
I'm just like, I'm back from dinner, guys. Bond, got you. We're role playing, baby.
Yeah.
I was just so passionate, right? I'm not a big role player anymore, but I was really passionate about it.
Yeah, I also used to be really passionate about roleplay. Trust me. I think Scarlet, one of my characters, started the curse of oops all heterosexuals.
No, this is Bob. I'm like, where is she? Where is she? I am waiting.
I would actually like.
There you are.
It's kind of ridiculous. Like I would just, I would join these FNAF like speedrunning streams, not to watch him speedrun, but to wait for you. I was so excited to hop back on and keep going.
Literally, I even watched like the old like season 1 Q&A, and like people asked like, how do we start like the roleplay and whatnot? And Bob was like, oh yeah, KW has interesting stories and ideas. Me over here, like really? All I was doing was being bored, and I was like bored and just watching speedrunning.
Being bored is how it starts.
Exactly.
Being bored is how it always starts.
Oh my god, that's how even ponies started because I was bored during COVID.
Yeah, it was. Yes. Yeah.
Wow. We were no.
Yeah, what about
We're racing was the Plex, right?
Yeah, I will also say, just to add, like, while we'll talk about the subject of role playing, actually, yeah, like, my own history with that, you know, I also used to be, like, pretty dedicated as well. That's, because, again, that's how I met BB. Like, I met BB through a role play, an AFMA one, of course. And,
yeah.
And yeah, like, I love how, like, after, like, all that time, like, years later, our most intense scene was one born from a different role play and was, like, in this episode. I feel like that's the most, like, intense scene, like, either one of our characters that we've played has ever, like, had a face-off in.
Wow.
Yeah. I miss role-playing, honestly. It was a fun period.
It was.
Yeah.
I miss it too.
What? But I swear, though, I worry. The second I learn how to play D&D, I'll never be safe from you guys.
Come join us, bud.
Hey, Bon, I have a proposition for you.
I'm hey, I think my dog is running. I gotta go, guys.
You can't escape it. Eventually, one day, I'll find you in those FNAF speedrunning streams, and I'll hunt you down.
I'm actually never going back to those. These are the old, like, Jacob streams are like the only streams I watch nowadays. It's pretty awesome.
I will hunt you down in Jacob's streams going on. D&D is waiting.
Emily, like, comes in chat, it's like, hey, Niall. Starts showing up trying to roleplay with me. I'm like, no.
No.
Alright, Interesting. Alright.
Oh, that's how it would go. That's how it would go. Because KW and I played multiple characters, we would usually have the first letter of the name. And then
and that's why the scripts are written that way. Okay. That makes sense.
That's why GM was GM, because like her full name was Glitch Trap Mira. And so I just joined into GM. And so like and that's a complicated history about that name.
I mean you've been shortening your characters' names to initials ever since you came up with KW, so yeah.
Well, now it's turned to just one letter. Now people call her K now.
Really?
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I think it's just because of my crush started calling me. No, it's because my crush started calling me that. It's like, hey, Kay, and I'm like,
Kay and Kiwi are really popular right now.
I don't know how that happened. I don't know.
No, Kiwi, like, I started calling you KW, actually.
Yes.
I was the first person to start calling you KW, I think, because you said, oh, you call me Kiwi, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, no.
No.
So Kiwi actually has an even older origin then.
Yeah, Kiwi came first.
Yeah, Kiwi became a thing because when I was playing Phasmophobia, met a friend, and he was like, KW is so far. That's not a too long name. I'm gonna call you Kiwi. I was like, why? And you're like, oh, you just look like a fruity type girl or whatever. I was just like, Kiwi it is.
You have your face cam on.
Let me tell you.
We were not.
I wish we were just looking at your Phasmophobia default neutral face model. It's like, yep.
Literally, I just like my voice or something. I don't know. It was just funny.
I don't know. Whoever said you were fruity has never met Aiden before.
You're like, I was just like, oh yeah, you seem like a fruity kind of girl, you know. I was like, well, they know I'm technically bi-romantic. Oh.
I will have you know.
But the sound was just so funny because it's like, okay, not realizing at the time I was technically bi-romantic.
Oh, so that was like, no, I was like, I'm not. Wait a minute, am I?
Yeah, it was like, I'm no way.
Stuff live on
Consults
stream.
the list of fictional crushes. Oh yeah.
like, okay, yeah, I do like guys and girls. So okay, hello.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then like,
and then of
there's
course
like,
Ghosty came along and cornered that market too.
There's like also a lot of history about like Mira. Like, I will not say it yet, just because singly there's gonna be a Q&A. So I might explain some stuff there for like behind the scenes stuff. I don't think even Vaughn knows about some stuff about Mira. Like, this is not like lore stuff. It's just more like how she came to be, if that makes sense.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the character. So don't worry about. I'm not gonna reveal like lore stuff.
Is that we were finally doing the Q&A that's yeah, we were finally doing the Q&A that we were going to do at the end after episode 1, after we all got cast for the first time.
Oh, that's you can hop on if you want, but
Yeah,
it's
no,
the
no.
same problem as last time. The other two voice actors, the Niall and Skrilliot, just like aren't very, they're not very they're not people persons, for lack of a better word. And also they've
Well, I mean,
been
technically-
recast or
Well, I
going
mean, well,
recast.
then yeah, okay. Well, I mean, even then, you know, like I've learned this the hard way actually. You don't need every single person involved with the production for a Q&A to work, otherwise you end up with a 6-hour live stream. So
This is true. Well,
Yeah,
you can hop
GK
on if you want. It's happening tomorrow, and I can completely
Yeah.
understand if you don't want to, because that's a lot of streaming. And also,
That's
you know,
fair,
you're
yeah.
still not feeling 100%, but you can hop
Yeah,
on
no.
and answer questions as a VA if you'd like to.
Yeah,
You're more
no,
than
like
welcome.
you
Or
are
ask
welcome.
questions yourself and not even join the live stream and just ask them in live chat. You're more than welcome to do either of these things.
Yeah, we have lots of questions, specifically from GK.
You want to try that word again?
Oh,
Wait, what? What word?
Try that
specifically,
again.
the word specifically.
Oh god, no. Oh god, you put me on the spot. Now it's gonna sound all wrong. But if you put me on
It
the
already
spot,
sounded wrong.
okay. Specifically.
Oh, good job.
Super Pops. There you go.
Yeah.
Well done.
Powers.
So specific.
Yeah, superpowers. Oh,
Hey guys, this is the VA for Katie Black. This is the VA for the narration. If I cannot do this right, the project is doomed.
okay, but you're also the writer. You could just like not write that word and then be fine with it.
No, I haven't. It's just funny.
Yes, nailed it. All right, specifically. Dang it.
Yeah. Actually, you know, it's weird. It's weirdly topical since the Harry Potter first full cast audiobooks came out, I think, yesterday, according to Quudzy. For the original audiobooks, the Stephen Fry versions, this is one thing that you know, I mentioned before that Stephen Fry did a talk in drama school when I was there, and I attended that. One of the things that he talked about at that point was the fact that he couldn't say pocketed. Like in nearly every book, you know, the phrase like Harry pocketed something was in there, but every time he saw like just like when like Harry pocketed it or something like that, and he like actually called J.K. Rowling and said, "Hey, can we change Harry pocketed it, please?" And she just went, "No." So there you go. But
Anyway,
hey, full cast
JK,
audiobooks.
especially JK has asked like 10 questions in the server, which I'm like, because she asked me like, is there like a limited question thing or whatever? Because I want to ask a lot of questions. Like,
Yes,
girlfriend?
and the answer was 1. Next person.
I literally said, girlfriend, give me all your questions. Give me it all. Just give me, hit me some. You know, like, because we would love a lot of your
Hit
questions.
you. That's not very friendly.
Yeah, and that goes for everyone else, I suppose. In KW's Triforce server is the place to drop the questions if you
Yeah,
want them.
drop
for
them in the
tomorrow.
questions in my server or my community posts or Bond's community posts. So like you can do it because we
Just
got
gotta
quite a
pull
few
them all together.
questions, like more than one. Like even Spilko has some of the questions. So I'm like, but you're still interested in this series? It's like, yeah, okay. Which just in case for those who don't know, Spilko is my uncle that sometimes pop up in my streams or like videos
Yeah.
or whatever. So it's like, so that guy, the guy who actually
He does
did
most of the stuff that you do.
no, yeah, he did an episode where he reacted to like the series Plex episode 1. We were trying to do it again for episode 2, but we had issues with like the mic and the audio stuff, so we couldn't do it. So it's like, yeah, so it was sad because I wish I kept going with that series, but it's like with my uncle, they reacted to it, but we had like issues with like the mic and audio stuff, so it's like we couldn't do it.
You gotta show him Fallen Angels. That'd be an interesting one as well.
Oh god, the things he's going to say about that one. Are you sure?
Well, as long as it doesn't go like a long rant
Yeah,
about every
this is the
mythology
guy who
that
brought
wasn't
you
the one that was.
This is the guy who brought you the frequently asked question: do ghosts fart?
They would ask that. No, I'm not kidding.
He did ask that.
He did.
Yeah, that's the point, I guess.
No, I remember that. I don't know if it was like in the video or one of the Q&As. The other Q&A.
I also
Yeah, guys,
remember he was super judgmental of Monty not having any casing around his legs.
I whenever that, yeah, he was like,
he's like, oh,
There were
Monty,
limited
put some
materials.
pants
Taylor
on,
literally
man.
says that at one point. I said that
Like,
at
oh,
one point.
Monty, put some pants on, bro.
I mean, I was like, to go sleep, and I'm like, this is already the kind of questions you're going to ask. I swear he's just like trying to see if he can get me to get TikTok or whatever, because like my eyes were like.
Honestly, I've done that with my youngest cousin, so yeah, that makes sense.
I still love the one where he goes, ooh, shiny, during like the necklace scene. He's just like, ooh, so pretty, like as if he was like hypnotized by it. I was like, okay.
Hey, that's one thing they didn't try. Hypnotize the anomalies or something, you know? Just sleep so that they're stalled. They should have done
but
that.
why did we do that? Why didn't we do that? Why did we try and do that, huh?
The necklace broke before anyone could do anything.
If this were a D&D campaign, that's exactly what we would do to solve the problem. Well, unless I were playing a bard, in which case I'll just perform something for them and then stall them that way. But you know, one or the other.
Anyways, where were we? Yes, after the kissing scene, right?
Yeah. Speaking of bars, by the way, one sentence for you, KW. Do you know Fred had a musical number recently? Okay, moving on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I didn't say that.
What? Wait, hold on.
It was a lovely song, must I say. I was having a lovely time.
This wasn't. No.
In the Halloween episode, she had a.
Oh, I'm doing some combing
to stall people.
I'm doing some combing. Times 2 speed. Here we go.
We got through it. It was great.
All right, see you in 2.5 hours then.
Oh God.
I love you too. Is everyone okay?
Oh no!
Oh jeez. Okay. Oh wait, was that him trying to shake his head? Does this face moving like that? Okay. All right.
I've done better ones in the past.
Oh.
Why does it sound like she's just like being cussed out? It's like she's just everything's being bleeped.
I said too many naughty words.
That's what was left. I'll get you for this, you.
Nova, are you okay?
Yeah. Fine. Where are the anomalies?
I don't know. Xenio? I don't hear him. He's gone.
This is the exact problem we had last season, by the way, of the anomaly not being disposed of and the person who was in charge of that actually killed it holding on to them. I do a very quick sweep if I were you.
Mira.
Well, we don't have to worry about anyone holding on to the anomalies anymore. The perpetrator is dead.
True.
They're blue.
Blue.
Dabba dee dabba die.
Who's talking? Nearly everyone's eyes are, yeah.
Well, here's the thing too, right? Like technically, because when she was a human in electronics, she had red eyes, which I don't think I ever explained why. I don't think. Did I, Bon?
For the vibes.
Match
she's
the
now the
button.
she's seeing red.
I'm alive. I'm human.
I don't think you ever did talk about it, no.
But
I'm a real boy!
what does
I mean, I
this
could
mean?
I'm a
I'll
real
think about
boy,
talking about it.
Niall. I'm a real boy.
Shut up! So,
Means you can leave.
so I guess if you guys want me to talk about this a bit, the reason why I have this where like when she's human, she has blue eyes. When she's like, when she died, became a human, died with the red eyes. I always like sometimes when like writing stories or whatever, I always been like kind of fascinated with like color or representation of color or whatever or something like that. I don't remember.
FNAF is the
Like-
perfect franchise for you, if that's
Right.
the case.
Yeah, exactly. So I was always liking that idea of like color change in the Finesse of Phrase series and whatnot. So I want to do similar to that with Mira. So I wanted to show that like she technically, in a sense, like while yes, her soul was attached to the human tribe, so she's not necessarily like dead, but I want to show like she technically, in a sense, lost humanity. With like the eye color being different, where she shows like she's a human animatronic, she's not like human anymore, and
That part was
whatnot.
obvious, especially with the face plates. But I thought you were gonna tell us why you picked red specifically.
Oh, why I picked? I think it was just because it was my favorite color.
Oh.
Fair enough. And also,
Well,
I guess
I got
it's
to
not a
I got
color
to make the
that
reference
humans
now.
can have.
I was once human. Then
But yeah,
I
I-
drank the ichor, and I was reborn.
Like
Yeah,
I think the main reason was like it was like one because of my favorite color, or two I thought it would make sense for her to have red eyes as a humantronic. So I don't know like the full
Both
reason.
red
so-
isn't really a color you can have like as a human, like born
Yeah.
that way, I guess. And that's
Although
what,
that being
that's
said,
what,
this is,
like,
for Gacha, that would for the role
yeah,
play makes
exactly.
sense, but
That's
for
the weird
Gacha,
thing about my
yeah.
series is that it does really like stick to like there's no people with like naturally colored hair like in other series like Aiden's series for instance has that. But like mine is like, and Aiden has actually complained about it being so dull. I'm like, this is just real life, man. You're complaining about real life.
Right.
Yeah, no, he has a few like real life complaints, like when my characters change clothes before the season is up. Like that's what people do.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, no, like
yeah, I actually
Aiden can't
I actually,
talk about that. He changed running with used clothes like 7 times.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, what you were trying to explain, Bon?
Yeah, I actually like thought about that because I like thought about like, oh, I guess Mira's eyes are like red because red's not naturally occurring, and then I look at Scully and I'm like, black isn't naturally occurring, is it? And then I met Jacob with his black eyes, so we're chilling.
Yeah, technically speaking, they are very
Very brown, yes,
very
you know.
very dark brown. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Which I
like
didn't
I know
realize
that
until I was like 8.
We all
Yeah,
say
I
they're
know
black
tech-
because black
yeah,
is
I know.
cool.
Yeah, because like I know technically, like it was technically, oh, she's not human anymore with like the faceplate and so on and everything like that. But I still want to show that like also with like her opinions kind of changed slightly in a sense with like for example her eye color showing like yeah she's not human anymore. Like she's technically like dead even though she's not really if that makes sense. Just want to show more.
Why is he fool? This but
I
I
love
dead.
being alive and
Yeah. But by the way, the line that I like somewhat paused over is the fact they're saying that that means that you can leave, which is interesting. Is that now if I cast my mind back to like the very first scene of the first episode, I think it was of Mira like actually like showing up to the Plex for the first time or like for a day of work originally. Which suggests that was either her first day on the job or she could leave before. Right?
First day on the job.
First day on the job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. First day on the job, but she just didn't realize she couldn't leave after that.
It's okay. So I guess I can explain this.
Yeah, you're better at explaining this because even though you told me, but
after she murdered Ethan, she was basically wanted because she murdered Ethan, and also like she was like declared as missing. I don't know if you probably remember this from the origin video, but she was declared missing, and also she's a first-degree murder. I guess technically second-degree, but first-degree murderer in everybody else's eyes because she killed Ethan, and so she had to fly under the radar. And she also wanted to get to the bottom of what the anomalies are, why they're doing this, and what have you. And she found that there might be some evidence to suggest why there might be something happening at the Pizzaplex, and that's where she stumbled across fellow people who had anomalies attached to them, and she decided that this was going to be the place that she was going to reside because it's helping answer her question about why she killed Ethan unintentionally in the first place, and it keeps her away from the public because this is a broken down, worn out building where supposedly no one should be going to, if not curious wanderers like Taylor and Nova who just stumble across it accidentally and get looped into the craziness that happens inside.
Yeah, they all seem to just do that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is
Which
why
I
you
guess is
never
a result
do it,
of the
'cause
roleplay characters showing up whenever someone joins.
Exactly. So the lesson should be here that you should never wander into abandoned buildings because a year later you will be pushed off of a play structure.
Oh God.
Yeah. Or you might be compelled to stay by your lack of humanity rather than like physically trapped, I suppose. Although that being said, her being if she's still wanted for that, her being human would change nothing. If anything, it would make it easy to convict.
That'll also be talked about.
Yeah.
The thing is that like the robot aspects of her, like the little splits in her face, her red eyes, and all that stuff. That'd be a little bit more of an eyesore. Yes, she is still wanted, but we will talk about that later. It will get talked about later.
Yeah.
Okay. So when she showed up for the first time, it wasn't that she was like. I always thought that she was like sent in, you know, because it was like
No.
as an investigator, because that was like her actual job, but she was just a free agent at that point. Okay,
Yes.
all right.
All of you can leave.
Where would we go?
Come live with me. I have the space. You can get
What, do you have some magic or something?
places.
In this economy,
Beautiful lives that
Nova,
were
come on, bro.
I'm picturing just like you know just a big like studio apartment with like with just areas that aren't like properly furnished yet. Not studio, because that would be one bedroom. Never mind. Big non-studio apartment. I will eventually talk about Pretty Cure Elemental and like the hair colors in that when we get to that review. Probably soon, actually. Ah, the first time feeling water on his actual human skin in a while. Metaphorically
Good
washing away.
observation.
Oh, okay. I saw what you did there with like the way that like Rob Land actually swells and goes behind the foot. All right, all right.
That's a
And of course,
callback.
Another actual, yeah.
Nope. So weird
Yeah,
seeing
you-
Nom
you-
with
yeah,
naturally
you should watch that,
blonde
right?
hair, no blood in it or anything.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't put your fingerprints on that now that you have them.
Well, his jacket would definitely give it away.
Yeah, or at the very least, close his eyes or something. Luna's right, you know. Or sleep.
I like this lighting, not gonna lie.
Thank
Yeah, it's still fitting for the scene, but it's a bit more amiable than the rest of it. As I said, there's definitely like a big contrast between like outside Bond lighting versus inside Bond lighting, but since everything takes place inside in this series, you don't get to appreciate that unless you see other scenes done by Bond in other projects.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or this. This is an outside Bond lighting moment. Specifically with the, with the sun
You
lighting.
recognize that outline lighting, don't you?
I absolutely recognize it.
Oh, he's got Taylor's hat.
Check out that hair.
Oh my god, Nova!
Glory.
Shut up, Nova. No one likes you.
Honestly, look, they need some levity in that moment. That one I'll give her a pass on.
Pretty sure I have that
Made
mirror
him
video
smile.
IRL.
There you go. You've got more merch, Bond.
Mirror cosplay coming soon.
Check out that hair. Let's put a hat on it immediately.
Yeah, covered in Taylor's head blood. Sure, do it.
Yippee.
I'm sure.
Oh,
they
I did
washed
not
it
think-
First. Wait, no, they didn't. They didn't wash it first. What am I talking about?
Then it wouldn't smell like him.
Let's just move
when
on.
someone says that they're like their clothes smell like the person that wore them, they don't mean they're blood. Usually.
Oh god.
With that attitude, they don't.
and passports and things like that.
We'll handle it later, Mir. For now, let's start with walking out of
Mira should technically have a passport, but she also shouldn't use it.
the building.
No, that's what she said. Do we have to get fake IDs and passports? That's what she meant.
Ah.
And that's what's being addressed. They are still acknowledging that she's wanted.
Then let's be scared together.
Yeah, and those two are pronounced dead, so they wouldn't
Exactly,
be-
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, Nova's the only one. But she's probably gonna have to inevitably change her name too, because she's being seen with people everyone thought were dead in her life, and so she has to change her name because we don't want us suspected.
Yeah, Secrets of the Plex season 3 is gonna be like it's gonna be like FNAF 4, but instead of like trying to find the different animatronics, you're trying to hide them from everyone else trying to search for them.
Yeah, no one can see the animatronics in her closet, man.
Massive more.
Especially the fourth closet.
Is it? I was gonna say, is it the fourth one?
I couldn't make out what they were saying because we were speaking over them, but I like the fact that like their dialogue was actually muted towards.
Come on, you two. You've got to see the house. There's no need to live in a massive mall anymore. I'll show you what luxury looks like.
Compared to the massive mall, yeah, okay then.
And off they go.
It was almost like a turning off of the lights, and now they're back on again. This is the most well-lit room in the whole place. They probably also want to do like a medical checkup or something just to make sure they haven't picked up any diseases from being in this unsanitary place for a year.
First meeting of Niall and Mira right there.
Mira.
Quiet boy!
Maya!
No, she becomes Mira with an I.
I know enough Mayas in my life. Do not make me play one.
That's fair. That's fair.
I know 4. It needs to end.
What if we named her Sarah? That'd be really funny.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, hold on, pause.
But just an author self-insert. Yeah, why not?
Yes. Yes.
Mira was my self-insert character.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Author self-insert.
Sarah. I had to change it because you didn't know me, or didn't know my name was Sarah.
It actually would be funny if we named her Sarah. That would be really funny.
If you do that,
I was so sure. Like, you put your finger up, you're like, Bon, and I'm like, oh god, she's gonna be like, then let's name Niall's character and then my real name. I'm like, oh no, not here, not here.
Well, I guess I guess out of all the characters that I said share like similar traits to Mira from KW's character collection, the fact that one of them actually was a self-insert makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Because I was thinking I would write my own FNAF books on one and everything like that. I just you guys didn't know it was gonna later become this.
I want to put myself in my favorite franchise. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Sarah. She died horribly.
And then, no. Oh, it's actually funny how accurate you are. Once upon a time, a girl named Mira existed happily, and then her parents died, and then her brother was murdered, and then she became an animatronic and died herself. The end.
I guess the only difference between like Mira, well, the only difference, like the main difference between Mira and the other characters that I said like share traits with her is that those characters started off depressing. Mira kind of had to like get there over time.
I just remember talking to KW initially, and she's telling me all her backstory about this character, and saying all this stuff. I'm like, Gil, you gotta calm it down, man. Jeez.
I know. I was like, I don't know if you can tell my voice or whatever. I was just like, oh god, this is cringe mode, cringe mode, cringe mode.
No, that was before Anna, or Kairos, or Hera.
Oh my god, June!
Or Amia.
Oh my!
Has much changed?
2 of them were the same person, but still, either of the versions.
Anyway,
that's what I was saying. Those ones started off depressing, but Mira got there over time, so that's a bit more of a difference.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, either because bangs identify you, or just because they are smelly as all sin. Another masked individual. Masked and armed. Their uniform has changed from before when they stopped screwing it with the bats. Okay, but I have to say, this reaction from KW is very similar to like the Sonic trailers every time there's like a recognizable character, so I can tell this is something that has been waiting to be like adapted and seen on screen. Oh, and speaking of Shadow, actually, look behind. Not
KW, I swear to God.
I can't just press the alarm button. I gotta slam it down for dramatic effect. Yeah, see, he can type at a normal speed. Also, I guess based on the time code, I suppose like typing out the command. Yeah.
The Skylar sisters.
Yeah, I was about to say and Peggy, but yeah.
No, Emily already said it. You could hear her just mumble, and Peggy.
Okay. All right. They can't
Exactly,
get their people out the authorities. Yeah, well, they're required to report certain things, but yeah.
Sorry, Ghost Kitty, it's
Like
not
with the
happening.
Yoga Warriors. I do like how all these things like actual things that you would like need to see, like the heart rate says, like the temperature regulation. Subject name unknown is interesting though, actually, considering that the subject name was listed before. Self-operator authorized false. Oh, okay. Under someone else's domain. Full cycle concluded successfully. 6 months and 60 days. About the time until next episode, probably.
It's gonna be more than that, and you know it.
I forgot about that part.
Why is he still here?
He never dies. Well, I mean, he is dead, but
yeah, just keep playing. Just keep playing.
I know the answer. I'm being yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Haha, backward sand, but it's real this time. Haha.
It makes sense. It makes sense. So that's why I'm not mad.
Hello. Please, God, I just want a black coffee.
A black coffee. I did that. I said that in the takes for this. Both times I did this scene because I said before, like when some of the lines the first time with my mic settings, like they a lot of stuff peaked that it wouldn't have normally. So any screaming lines I had to repeat like later down the line, and that was like after I'd like moved, and also after I and when I was sick as well. Because it was actually last Christmas that I am coming back, and I was like, okay, I'll push through like this once, like as I'm not gonna make Bon wait any longer for this, and then finally did the retakes when the house was when the house was empty.
Yeah, it's really funny. This file I nicknamed as a Taylor Screamo Band.
Wow.
Yeah. We both called it
that
Taylor
as like
Screamo
yeah,
Band.
need to like Taylor Screamo Band, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you?
Yeah,
because I also say like in the original Taylor quote unquote death scene, it should be noted that the first version, when there was like the bit where like the bit was longer, there's a bit where he was like almost about to move, he tried to like get himself up. There was a lot more of like me as kind of like screaming in pain for reasons.
God,
like,
yeah.
I assume that
No,
was,
yeah,
like,
I remember this because it was during the save her part, and like the action was to like press himself further into the table that he was like up against to like try and make him end himself quicker, and then Jacob just ear-piercing scream. I'm like, oh my God, Jacob, it's so good, but I can't use it. I'm sorry.
I mean, if you think about it, it would be extremely painful. I was actually thinking of in geography class, they actually showed us because we were learning about blood diamonds, so they showed us the movie Blood Diamonds as a result. And in typical Leonardo DiCaprio fashion, he dies in that movie, and at one point, because his character gets shot. And at one point, someone's trying to get him up. I was thinking about like that particular scene, and him like screaming in pain, knowing that he was like not unable to move from there, and I was like escape from, forgot which country they were in actually. He was escaping for the one that he'd been stuck in. He never got the chance to go over the border, and that was the idea. So I was thinking about like that. And I was like, yeah, if he's pinned at this point, his back is shattered, because of course it would be at this point. Of course he's gonna scream, yeah. Apparently not.
Speaking of which,
honestly, I would have thought he was dead as well, Ghosting. I did, in fact.
he is dead. Yeah, he is dead. Okay, mister, I don't know how to do a panic attack. Deliver that.
I didn't say I didn't know. It's just I'd never done it before the Final Break auditions.
True.
I used inside out tools.
Oh god, not that hand killer.
Yeah, climbing the back of his hand. If I knew he was gonna do that, I would scream again.
Somebody, please!
And that's how far I had to be turned down. Yep. I was so ready for Moving Up in the World to play like the actual song, but fair enough. There I am. Oh, like it's color coded as well. I realize. Heaven and Moon. Oh, they even got like, okay, an actual ghosty version. Yeah. And I wasn't under too many details.
Woo! Let's go! We did it!
Oh, that's
That's
satisfying for sure.
still my favorite episode. Still is.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think
Here we are.
I think I definitely realized something in terms of, you know, like the investment levels I had with like the other episodes, like in season 1 particularly, because I think at that point, season 1 of like every show is always the experimental one.
Yep.
You're always trying to find
Don't I know
to
it?
some degree. So the fact is, of course, you know, people just showing up a la roleplay style the way that they did. The fact that, you know, there were I didn't realize like how many things like happened so quickly after each other because of like how short comparatively the videos actually were. So yeah, definitely season 2 overall has dramatically like improved the pacing of its ideas as well as, you know, the inclusion and details around them. You know, it's not just all about, you know, like, okay, find like the hidden like text color change that was on screen for a couple of frames and, you know, happen to like magically pull them down like I did.
Yeah, because that's I loved laughing about this because I always say, like, you know, every episode has a pilot for its first where it's like trying stuff out. Yeah, I've got a whole season that's a pilot.
Yeah, again, depending on the show, that absolutely happens. At the very least, like the earlier episodes where they're still trying to work things out, or, you know, because like over time as you write anything, you realize like more what you want, or you get like a better idea. It's kind of like how they said, you know, at some point, like, you know, with the Musing Girl, I could just like pick up and every time I wanted, just like write a scene with like and have them be like in character for like, you know, the main squad particularly, and like, oh, I know exactly how their banter would go in this particular moment. But that takes time, of course. Similar with D&D stuff, by the way. You can like imagine a scene of like someone playing this out, and although then again, people are actively trying to improvise and throw you off guard some of the time, so it really depends on the case. But you know, you get ballpark ideas. But with shows, you know, there's a much closer approximation.
Yeah, things really. I felt like things really started to come. Like season 1, I was all over the place. I wasn't really big on detail or consistency. I just wanted to put out what KW and I had made together.
Yeah.
I was really proud of it. I was really proud of what we did together. And then I started to take a look at it, and I'm like, I started looking at it, and then I'm looking inward. I'm like, I can make this better. I can make this a lot better. And then I told myself I'd make it better. Every episode, I'm going to make it a little better somehow.
Yeah.
Obviously,
and of course,
the jump from, I feel like every episode had a jump, you know? First episode was like the first time you see tweening and all that stuff. Second episode is where like backgrounds and backstories and characters were being a thing. Third was the anomalies introduction. Fourth was stories like now starting to get really juicy, and fifth was its conclusion.
Yeah.
Its grand finale. There was always one massive jump, and I'm really, really, really proud for some. I know that I'm being ridiculous here, but I'm really happy with the way the front faces have turned out. I'm really glad I didn't give up on them. I tried front facing right from the first episode of season 2, and they were awful. I tell you, awful. Like actually so bad. fully like symmetrical. I'm gonna use a flip thing, and then they're just gonna be like symmetrical. It was actually horrible. Nightmare fuel.
Which one is worse so far? That the fake wrestling from like the first episode of season 2, or the one you were trying so hard to figure out how to make Mira cross-leg in the first episode of season 1?
Oh, that was pretty bad. I think actually my worst front face was actually during the origins of Niall's origin. That was actually horrible. Anyway, I also got a lot of backlash from the front facing. A lot of like that's goofy, stop doing that. But I kept going, and I think it really got to a place, especially in this episode, where things actually looked relatively accurate proportion wise, and like not a horror to look at, and actually looked relatively normal. I was really
it looks actually really good.
Yeah, but for the older ones, like the horror kind of like added to them depending on like what they were serving the purpose. I remember, I think it just was episode 5 of season 1 where KW like was really freaked out by the laughing of the first time like GM took over Mira. I think it was.
Oh no! Don't remind me of that. No.
Yeah, like that was like the first time it was like a testament to be like, okay, yeah, obviously, this kind of thing, like I don't tend to react as much to horror stimulus as other people do. So, but then again, I also like avoid it a lot of the time as well. That might be why. But but yeah, like the fact that it worked on someone, especially somebody who knew what was going to happen anyway, was the first time I was like, yeah, that's that's like the biggest kudos that you can actually be offered by the universe.
Yeah, and that was also the first time BB, who I'd known at that time as the harshest, scariest critic I had ever seen do Gacha, said, "Oh, that was really cool. I really liked that, and it was so bad, but I felt so awesome when I heard her say that. I'm like, oh my god, I did it!
You accomplished something!
I did it!"
But like, honestly, be proud of yourself. I know you don't like compliments, but please be proud of yourself. Like, this is well made. Sure, it has some flaws and here and there and whatnot, but still.
Well, you didn't have to say that.
But the point is, I mean, it's like, despite its flaws, it's still a good episode. It's really amazing.
I'll give their cast the laurels, obviously, but like most of the other stuff, was down to you. Well, it's down to like you putting everything together as well. I know there's like a lot of contributions of art assets. There was there was this thing, of course, as well as these. But
oh god, not that.
but ultimately, it takes somebody's like actual vision to put that forward into the world, and clearly, clearly this was the optimal way to have done so. With everything that came together from a technical and from a story point. Again, not a FNAF fan here, but I wanted to see what I wanted to see how it ended. I knew how it ended, so. That's another thing.
That's exactly what I was actually that's what I was going for, right? Again, that's another thing that deviated from season 1. I'm like, oh yes, FNAF all the time. Let's go. This is nothing but FNAF. I hadn't even like considered like this is something that can stand on its own if I put my mind to it. This can be something that can be accepted and enjoyed by people who do not need to know every single inch of FNAF.
Yeah,
and that was my goal, and it seems like I succeeded in a way.
Because I remember like for early sequels of the Plex, I had to have like at least like a FNAF expert per stream to help me along. Not so much the case season 2.
No. Yeah, and that was because I changed my tune a little bit.
Yeah, also comparable to It's a Nightwolf Life, where they had to ask so many FNAF questions to know what was was
Oh god,
let's
FNAF questions,
not bring
but
that
FNAF
up.
fandom questions relating to the time.
Yeah.
Because before I started Gacha review, there was actually there was one thing that Jay actually did. Jay being the person who introduced me to Gacha in the first place. He actually used to this is another not quite a roleplay server from what I understand. It was like on the actual Gacha server, I think. Where
it always starts on a roleplay server.
to a certain degree, but it was more of a case of like that it was like an image story actually. That was
cool.
That was like being updated in real time based on people's suggestions. A cool idea and concept, and one that because it was existed in the server reference the people who were like actively contributing to it in the first place. Didn't work so well when there were specific references to server people outside of that for Jay's main YouTube channel. It's one of my big like long running critiques that I had, because we used to watch gacha videos just off camera before I started doing it, before I realized, hey, I can actually turn this into a series and keep doing it. So that was yeah. So yeah, a lot of those videos were unintelligible for that reason. So that's Secrets of Plex never became that extreme, but it always reminds me that like having that knowing that anyone can like see this thing, they need to have a chance to have it be invested in it. Well, there you go.
Thank you for whoever who said that we need to make this into like a series.
Random person. The worst part was it was a random person who also wanted to be included in the role play.
Yeah, but they kept. Yeah.
Yeah, we had some issues with them, but it's okay now. They still made what is this today, I guess.
Yeah.
We would not be here if it wasn't for them. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So yeah, now that you mention the fact that if anyone who wants to watch this can, that's gonna be my new goal. Like after I sort out what I want to do with my next few projects for Secrets of Plex that I want to do in terms of order. I need to sort out my priorities, as Hermione would say, or Ron would say. I'm sorry, Jacob. I know.
Who Ron would say about Hermione? Yes.
Yeah, I got it. You got it. Anyway, yeah, the next thing I really want to do is remake season 1, so that you do not need me or KW so much as a crutch to get through that anything that was going on. Because that was the biggest flaw, is that you kind of needed some hand holding, and that's not your fault. That's just mine. And I'm worried because like other people who want to be who are interested in Secrets of Plex will need that hand holding to make any sense of what's going on.
What other people? I don't know what other people are talking about.
Well, yeah, that's what I was concerned about when your friends reacted to it. I'm like, they're really gonna need some hand holding if they want to make sense of any of this.
Well, at least they're reacting with KW, so that should.
Because I have not watched season 1 of Secrets of the Plex. Hate to break it to everyone. But from what I can vaguely recall, it's like it had the narration thing in Gacha Club that they had. I feel like I remember seeing that. Am I tripping?
No.
You mean like for the captions? No, it was typed out captions.
Yeah, for like the characters, the dialogue. Would you like go back to that old style? Would you like tween the animation that appears?
I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I have to again. A lot of stuff has to happen now, because a lot of recasting has to happen. No one on call needs to worry about it. By the way.
Yeah,
no one has already been told who's getting recast and who isn't. So yeah.
Yeah, no, don't.
And I've talked about this in the previous stream. I'm gonna do this
I was going to be out of the show anyway.
Everyone was like, "You cannot make me not play Mirror anymore. I will die on this hill."
No, Jeremy, I'm talking about season 1. Taylor does appear in season 1. So if it is voice acted, you will be coming back into my basement forever.
Gonna lock you up tight.
Anyway, I said this on the on KW stream. I'm gonna do like a once around with my VAs. I'm gonna be like, hey, the season's over. You fulfilled your commitment because at the time we only thought it was gonna be 2 seasons. So now I'm gonna ask them like, would you like to continue or would you like to resign and I'll recast you? Because there are some people who committed 2 seasons, but not more than 1, and I don't want to milk the cash cow because that's unfair. So I'm going to be asking each and every one of you, and it's going to be like by default, it has nothing to do with me not wanting you anymore. I'm going to be asking all of you, hey, you fulfilled everything that I expected of you, and I'd love for you to continue working on this series with me. Do you want to continue, yes or no? That's basically what it's going to consist of.
I'm very excited for season 3.
I should do it with Mutant Girl, actually, because I keep scaring people off with auditions, being like, by the way, if you get cast this thing, you'll be doing this for years. I should do that now. Yeah, that's a good idea in the future.
But yeah, the reason why Niall and Skrill are getting recast is because both of them said no. So they will not be returning. Yeah, and I'm also planning to recast GM, so I don't have to voice her anymore.
No, you're good as GM though.
I know I was, but I didn't want to be GM.
Fine. It's fair enough. It's fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you're really good at this. So if you can't find anyone, I do think you'd be good as the replacement for GM. Just saying.
Appreciate it. I want to tone down the amount of characters I voice in this series, man.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, you have. Based on what happened in the episode, you certainly did that.
Oh yes. Yep. Killed them all.
Just like.
Yippee.
Anyway, did we go through pros and cons or no?
We were sort of like doing both of those, really. Well, I mean, we're just ranting about different pros, really. I mean, cons, of course, are going to be down to extreme details or possible things that I was like, my lingering confusion had. But then again, you said they were going to be explained at some other point, so that's. I guess
that's it.
Mysteries
Yeah, your question
forward.
about GM is a really good one. I'm glad you asked it because it's going to be coming up sometime later. Just you wait 3 years. I promise.
5 years.
God.
Yeah, even if it's 3 months, I might not remember that I asked it, so we'll see.
It's going to be funny. Yeah.
Well, all right then.
Yeah, I think the only thing that I wasn't really happy with in this episode was the sound mixing and the filters. Again,
Denise, you try your best.
We talked about that last time, yeah.
Yeah, filters need to chill. I might even change the filters entirely if I ever go back and because GM does appear in season 1. I might just redo the filter entirely. Go something more discernible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, what you could do if you ever do consider that as a preliminary thing is just do a dub over the existing material. Without going back and remaking the whole thing, if people are, invest in that. Because that would also be an excuse to put it all on one channel. But,
that's true.
Yeah. That's
all right.
Thing. That could be like a trial run for some of the, for some new VAs if they are so inclined.
I'm excited for season 3 when it happens. Alright, I'm excited, but also I'm sad because
Oh yeah. Alright, speaking of season 3, I put the image up people asked me about.
Yeah, it's a new one.
Yep, someone should have looked for those things. Someone should have looked for them. I did say, do a clean sweep. Okay.
Also, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I guess just leave the bodies where they were and all that's other and
it's fine.
Dispose of all of your layers. Yeah. Okay. I'm surprised they don't just burn down the Plex at this point. I know that happened in one of the games, but still.
That doesn't seem to go well ever.
No, well, nothing else does relating to it, so I don't know. They can't call a demolition team.
They kind of did.
Yeah.
That's I don't want to talk about that. We should go.
Oh, you meant in the games? Okay, I thought I meant these characters. Yeah. Who cleans nowadays? People who don't want tetanus as soon as they escape their entrapment of a year.
Yeah. Do they have the latest tetanus shots? Do they need the flu vaccine?
I think they're 50 years overdue.
Oh, guys.
Again, speaking of Shadow. Oh my god, I just had a mental image of the second that Shadow burst through the pod, revived or something. And it just goes
god, no!
Someone fetch me a tetanus shot.
Jeez, no.
It sounds like it should be in that really funky Sonic. The Sonic cartoons that just has really outer pocket lines.
Yeah, I mean, Shadow is not very present in most of those. I think because he is too serious for some of the tones of them, and also he wasn't created for half of them. But anyway,
he didn't appear till Sonic Adventure 2, so.
What would Shadow do in a Sonic Says? Oh, anyway.
I don't know. Maybe we should end the stream now before.
Yeah, let's end the stream here. Yeah, let's end the stream here because Bon needs to eat.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Leave a like or dislike.
That one slice of bread.
Yeah, air is tasty, Jacob. I'm actually full.
Also, Q&A tomorrow at 4:30 CST, which is 5:30 EST. So, bring your questions in.
Okay. Yeah. I might be doing a different review at that point, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll do a short one. Because I'm, again, make sure that this doesn't drain me too much. So yeah. Kenobi already did my outro, so on that note,
Sorry!
See you next season!
See you next season!